being spilled now
Right.
about what was happening on that set. So you know that's why I found it so hilarious when I saw that hashtag, yo. We're streaming,
right?
Marvel is over. Is it though? Is it? I feel like you might be overstating. You know what I'm saying? Like
a little bit.
Like, are we really saying that? Like, is that?
I mean,
what's hot?
Sure, that's what they're saying, but
I want to know why. Like, why are we saying that?
Especially with shit like, you know, DC Comics in danger of shutting down.
I mean, I don't know.
That's because people,
like,
people don't look into actually like proof and facts and stuff.
No, you're right about that. They don't.
They follow what everybody else is talking about and leave it at that.
True shit. I'm really trying to understand though, my guy. Like, I'm trying to understand why they think. I'm just trying to understand.
The worst part about it is, I want pretty much nothing more as far as this is concerned than to not perpetuate the Marvel versus DC thing. But when they be on that bullshit, it's like
you read my mind, yo. Like, I personally, as a fan of the genre, period, want to see DC succeed.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And also because I'm a wrestling fan. And here's the thing. One of the worst things that happened to the WWE was Vince McMahon buying WCW. Not in the short term, but in the long term. Their product started to stink. It took a while, though. It took a while. But eventually it happened because there was no large competitor for them to go at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you got to kind of have that to force you to be creative and not rest on your laurels and think, oh, I can get away with being trash because there's nobody. I'm the only game in town. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want Marvel to get caught. I want them to always looking over their shoulder saying, what them niggas doing? Oh, shit.
Every single time.
Every single time. You know what I'm saying? That's how we as the fans win and get great content by that sort of thing.
Hell yeah.
But just like you said, when I have to hear people making overstatements about Marvel is over in their SpongeBob voice, I'm like, dog, they had a good look. They had a great virtual convention. They got theirs out before.
They had an amazing 2 weeks.
Amazing 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that shit. Yo, I'm there. I'm right there with y'all. I'm in y'all universe. I'm in that. You know what I'm saying? But don't do that because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen, right? Like, we talking billion dollar babies, right? That's what we talking about. That's a lot of money over there. That's also a lot of pop culture saturation over there.
Thanks.
For you to sit there and act like that means nothing, that the have you forgotten when we were brought here, we were robbed of our no. All right. Have you forgotten how Endgame made you feel? So now you really so you forgot when Cat picked up the hammer, but that ain't do nothing for you. Spider-Man riding on him, ain't that nothing? Oh, okay.
No, not a thing.
Not a thing. We'll see. We'll see. But I think you set yourself up to look foolish. Marvel is over in that SpongeBob voice. Like,
hold up. Not so fast.
I mean,
chill out, my guy.
I mean, the stairs are there and they're plainly marked. And you taking the window.
Yep.
All right.
Not even an awning in sight.
It's no awning. And unlike the convenience that you see in these TV shows and movies, you will not be landing on a car top. You're going to land on the concrete.
Y'all.
Flat. Stop it. Please stop it, y'all.
Oh, goodness. absolutely ridiculous.
Marvel is over. Yo, the first time I saw that, I laughed like it was a full on belly roll chuckle Santa Claus. It was all of that. It was all of that. Marvel's how? When? Yo,
it is what it is.
Look,
Marvel's over. No, Marvel's over.
Look, we reported on the Metas and Mutants podcast about all the shakeups going on at DC Comics right now. About yo,
there are even rumors starting up again about Marvel buying DC.
Yep, those things. Now we don't know if any of that's true, but the fact that those rumors are starting up again does not bode well. And again, they're about to shut down. I like the DC Universe app. They about to shut that down.
Yeah, because they did it dumb.
They really did.
It shouldn't have been a U.S. exclusive.
Yo, it was so stupid. Yo, man, Cyrus said the same shit.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
That just means everybody else is going to bootleg your shit.
Facts. Marvel is over. All right, B. Look, then, right? You got Marvel having the Disney Plus platform. Gregory, what's up, man? Facts. Marvel hasn't even told all the Golden Age stories on screen yet. They can milk that MCU for right.
That's a fact.
That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like
serious, simple fact.
And they have a platform with which to do it on. So let's say Rona starts having alien mutant strains and shit.
Right.
And where you catch it and your head explode or some shit like that.
Oh goodness.
So now the movie theater thing is done. The first
completely.
Listen, the first nigga get caught on any smartphone camera, head blowing up from Rona. That's it for all that.
Yeah,
that's it for all of that, right?
Completely.
Marvel can simply just upload their shit
Disney
to
Plus.
Disney Plus.
And again, they started that the prototype for that process already with Mulan yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Man, I don't know how that's going to go, but
let's see.
They started it, and whatever tweaks are necessary, they will make them.
Yeah, that's all.
That's how business works, and
sure,
Disney just happens to be in a great business position
right now. Right?
Yeah.
Like, despite all of the, it's been a lot of messed up stuff for all businesses. Well, absolutely. I take that back because the stock market was doing really well, and that should tell all y'all, not to get too political, but that should tell all y'all something right there. Your misery, the stock market jumps. Yeah. We see you. Us over here on Main Street, we see you, Wall Street. We see. Yeah. But again, Marvel is over. I don't know that. Yo, I swear that hashtag, yo.
I'm telling you, Marvel's over, my guy. It's just over. It just is.
It's over.
None of the facts matter. Marvel is over.
Apparently not, man. Apparently.
Forget all the facts.
Matter, yo.
None of the facts matter. Marvel's over. They're just over. That's just what's going on.
It's what's for dinner. Apparently.
I don't like you.
They're not gonna like you.
Oh, speaking of brother Curtis Jackson, did you watch the Murderland versus Dark Life?
No, I did not.
Yo, so the battle didn't finish.
Yeah, I know.
It's but T-Top and Briz go first.
I heard they put Mook and Calico in such a hole,
nigga,
from that first verse that I don't know what they planned on doing.
100%. It was ridiculous. Like, that might be, and that's part of that is because I just listened to it.
Of course,
absolutely.
Yes.
That is up there with one of my favorite 2-on-2 rounds ever.
Man, damn. And here's the thing, right? Do we really think they didn't have a second or a third that would have been
Right.
complimentary to that.
That's
first.
what I'm saying. Yo, they pulled out murder. I don't believe you. Yo, they had the crowd. So they had the crowd doing.
No, they didn't. Yo, stop.
Yo,
why are you lying?
Yo,
why are you lying?
Matter of fact, yo, damn. There's no way. Hold on. Is there a way that I can play it right now? There's no way I can play it right now. God damn it. Yo. That was, I was like, yo.
They got him. Yo,
that
listen,
is amazing.
But this is what I've heard. Like I said, I didn't see it. I just saw the fight in the aftermath, right?
Yeah.
But this is what I've been hearing since that shit happened. I've been hearing that their first round was so crazy that they put Calico and Mook in such a hole. People was really waiting to see, how y'all gonna dig yourselves out of this? Because
absolutely. I was like, what y'all gonna do?
And then T-Top fell.
Punches.
And that took.
Well, I mean,
listen, that
punches and
slow
bunches.
motion. That slow motion fall took the narrative, yo. Like,
it took him
all on Twitter,
approximately 17 minutes to fall. Like from start of the trip to the time he actually hit the ground, it took him about 17 minutes to fall.
The question I have to ask is, if a T-Top falls...
Yes. No, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Everyone heard that shit. Because he ain't just fall by himself.
Everyone was watching it.
He took people with him.
Yo, I saw... Yo, that shit... It's like a wave that was behind him. Like...
Literally. I mean, listen,
it was dominoes.
He's a big nigga, big boy.
Yeah.
But on top of that, like just a regular sized person falling into you without you knowing he about to fall is probably gonna knock you over.
Yeah, T-Top's gotta be every bit of 3,
bruh,
310,
bruh.
You know what I'm saying,
bruh,
something like that,
if not more. You little bowling ball up there.
Yeah, he is quite the bowling ball.
He got a strength. My guy, like what is going on out here? But yeah, that first round from T-Top and Briz, talk about masterful.
I heard they put their body bag inside of him.
Man, listen, I was like,
this is a masterclass.
This is interesting, right? And like they did a lot of the way that they flipped murder, because murder Mook. Easy. You would think, but I've never seen people flip Mook's name the way that
I know
they did.
I know. And I don't understand what that is. I don't understand the reason for that. Yo, you know what? A lot of
it's
times,
murder. His name is murder.
Come on, man. And
it's simple.
Can we be honest for a second? Y'all can't flip that. That man ain't murdering nothing. That man ain't murdering nothing. Yo, listen.
So many ways.
There's so many ways y'all could use. But here's the thing, though. So I look back on a lot of Mook's old battles, the battles that made him. Gotta say, it was very much like WWE back in the mid 80s. They would have their WWE Superstar show come on regular TV, and they would put their superstar in the ring against a jabroni. Right? And the superstar would basically tee off on a jabroni, right? And you would rarely see a superstar versus superstar on TV. They save that for the big events. And that's kind of how a lot of Mook's battle was. And to be fair to him, he's not the only one. Iron Solomon, same thing. Iron Solomon had a bunch of jabronis that he beat up on. It's not that Iron can't write, because Iron can write. I think
a part of that is not necessarily the person throwing the battle, though. Like, some of that is like, all right, y'all go ahead. You say you can rhyme. All right, come on.
Yeah, these were legitimate people who thought they could rap or thought they could beat them because they probably could rap, but beating you in the battle is two different things, right?
Two different
things. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying that it's completely in the sense of it's set up that way. I'm just saying if you look at a lot of their early competition, people
that was the result.
That shit was not. And even when you go back, when you finally have Mook against even a Serious Jones, go back and watch the Serious Jones battle. Yes, Mook had some moments in there that no one will ever forget. No one will
down on his face, down on his head, down on his arm. Like,
but go back and examine some of Serious. But Serious has some lines in there that didn't get in the room. It didn't get it. But I go back to some lines like, yo, it's kind of funny.
Yo, I hate Serious Jones.
Yo,
like,
listen.
I cannot. I don't understand. He's arrested now. I don't know if he got out or not, but I don't understand why he was still getting booked before he got arrested.
This didn't kill me. This didn't kill me about I'm Serious, right? I used to like Serious Jones back in the day. Back Fight Club, Serious Jones. Tell little stories when he destroyed Jim, all that. Like, I messed with him then.
Right.
But something happened.
Yo,
I don't know what it was.
But
he
crazy.
Came back and it's like,
yo,
he look awkward. Like,
there's people whose opinion I trust and respect talking about some of the shit that he's saying is hard, and I'm listening to him like, where?
No,
how?
Yo. No.
Like, people telling me he beat Clips. Like, what? How?
They said
where?
What?
They say he beat Clips. I'm like, you serious?
Was this
with the Boosie? Boosie?
That was trash, yo.
Dilly. What are you doing?
Yo, that was trash.
Listen, nobody want to hear that. Apparently I'm wrong. Apparently people do want to hear it.
But when he came back, yo, like I was listening to what he was doing. Like, yo, you seem awkward. He was so confident back in the day. He come back and he don't know what to do. Yo, that's the other thing. This was not. That wasn't. That's not what he was doing in Fight Club. It's not. So many. And I'm like, what happened to him? Because for a second, did he get in an accident? Or he got shot? Or something happened to him? But he was not the same. And then, this ain't the same Serious Jones that went in a battle against Murder Mook. Outnumbered. It was just him and two other guys in there.
Right.
And was just as disrespectful, talking that like, man, fuck these, I don't care. This ain't the same guy that went out there with the woo and got
right.
This ain't the same guy. Great. I don't know what happened to him, yo. I don't know. But
why you had to mention him getting socked in the mouth?
Woo!
Anyway, on that note, we gotta get this thing started.
Yes, we do. Yes,
all right. Do. I am recording.
Are you?
Hopefully.
Really? Are you sure you're?
No, but hopefully.
Well, guess what?
Let's just say we are. Yeah.
Let's not say we did. All right, well, let's do it. Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ. And I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a couple of geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective. Facts indeed. And let me start this show off right by just being honest and telling y'all I'm only here so I don't get fined.
You're stupid.
That's it. Well, now hold up. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
I'm only here because I'm getting that cash. This is a body. Oh, okay. My bad.
Listen. There is a Marvel Avengers game waiting for me.
Absolutely.
Right. Here so I don't get fined. I know how smacking them do. But
listen. When you sent me your link, I was like, oh shit.
Then we do it. Oh, you was playing. Hold on. So you was playing when I sent the link. Yo, this how you know I was in to win it, right? Because ordinarily I get your link first.
Right.
But I I told myself, you got to pull yourself away from it clean, and don't go into it late. Like stay all in it late. I played. I said, all right, I'm time for me to stop. I stopped and got my shit together. Got the light all on, and was like,
listen. So I set an alarm for 10:15. Right. When my alarm went off, I was looking for a clean break, like a clean point to stop.
Yes.
And the game crashed.
Ooh.
So out of curiosity, I brought it back up to
make sure if you're safe
where it would. Yeah. And then it wasn't at a point where I was like, I'll be comfortable just picking this back up.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, let me get to it. Let me get to a clean spot. And then your link came through. And I'm like, oh
damn,
shit.
It's time to work.
It's okay. All right.
Do y'all understand the sacrifices we make to make sure
for y'all
this content is up and ready to go? Like, dude,
that's how much we love y'all.
Listen, this was the longest week for me. The longest week waiting for this game because I did not see anything about a 72-hour access, right? Early access to the game. I didn't see that. So of course I didn't get the deluxe. Fuck out of here with that deluxe shit. Pre-ordering it. And then I saw it and it's like, oh, that sucks. And then that goddamn Adequate, your co-podcast host on the Disney Let's Discuss Disney Plus show. I thought he had already pre-ordered, but he had not. So after we talked about it, he was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta pre-order the shit." I think I'm gonna get the deluxe. This is after me telling him, "Yo, they got a 72-hour early access to the game." Oh,
right.
Oh, right. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the deluxe so I can have access to the game.
Right.
Then this fool is over there on his show, Addie's Game Room, streaming it. And all that. I'm like, man, this is some bull. So this has been a long week. A long fucking week. And then these motherfuckers had the audacity, the unmitigated gall.
The temerity
to not even let it go live at like
at 12
midnight.
Yeah.
They waited
until
live 12p.
Which is why, what's funny about, so what happened was, on my end of this thing, Eddie's at fault on this one too. So apparently everything's Eddie's fault.
Everything's Eddie's fault.
I mean, it's on brand.
Everybody hates Eddie.
I mean, sometimes. So I'm like, all right, bet. One of his streams like a couple weeks ago, because he on his show he plays different games,
right?
And
you play a lot of games in real life too.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. But I was like, let me see what he playing today. Tony Hawk Pro Skate. The fuck? Wait, that's not out yet.
Right.
Oh, demo. Oh shit. How the fuck do you get that demo?
Right. You have to
pre-order. Fuck it. All right. That day, pre-order. Give me that shit. I'm on the demo, playing it. So when the fuck this shit come out? September 4th. All right, bet. I gotta wait till September 4th. Cool. It is what it is. But at least I got it already.
Right.
It's ready. Soon as September 4th, hit that download. I'm be in there. So then you collectively, separately, so all of you separately, each of you individually, reminded me about Avengers. And I'm like, oh, when that come out? September 4th. What the fuck?
That's right.
What is all right, cool. I'm gonna grab it. September 4th. So then I started hearing all of the mixed reviews, the great reviews and the horrible reviews. And I'm like, all right, so I'm not going to jump out the window.
Right.
I already have entertainment lined up for that day.
And The Boys came out Friday. I think on Amazon, right?
See, yeah. So like I
ain't even
there's already plethora,
Yeah.
a cornucopia, if you will, of entertainment options set for the day. Aside from the normal shit that we just have to do.
Right.
So like outside of that, so I'm like, all right. So yesterday after I got off early, I loaded up that Tony Hawk, my guy.
I don't understand.
I was lost in it for I don't even know how long, to be honest. I couldn't tell you how much time passed because I didn't happen to look at the time before I started playing. So I have no idea how long but I was just in there. And then I was like, yeah, I should probably sleep at some point tonight.
Don't you hate that, yo? Don't you hate that? Like, sometimes you want 2 days, right?
Yo, I just need more hours in the day. Luckily, I'm off Monday because of the whole I always
Labor Day
confused. Thing. Labor Day.
Yeah.
I always get Labor Day and Memorial Day.
Me too.
Confused.
Me too. But I just happen to get it right this time.
But so like that absolutely helped with my anxiety because I was like, shit, I don't got time. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. I do.
You actually do.
I have time. I actually
now and
it's gonna go by quick.
Yo,
but
when the world was still the way it was supposed to be, or even close to where it was supposed to be,
right?
We probably would have did something.
Thanks.
But the world is trash, and on top of that, Marvel's Avengers came out this weekend.
I mean, listen. Here's the thing. That's still something we can do.
That's true. That's very true. It's very, very fucking true.
So
we can assemble. I mean, we could assemble.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I have it. You have it. Adequate has it. Mm-hmm. Keith has it.
But listen, Keith got it on PS4.
I don't know. I don't know if it's crossplay or not. Either I never checked it because when I was talking to Addie about it, I was like, "Yo, you better get it for the PC." Because I don't know if it's crossplay. I don't care if it's because the last game Tony Hawk when I was fussing him out about me paying $50 for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered remake whatever the fuck, and he was like, oh shit, you got it on PC? I'm like, yes, of course I got it on the PC. He was like, damn, I should have got it on the PC. Why didn't you get it on the PC? What sense does it make for you to not get it on the PC at this point?
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Especially when you're going to be playing it on your PC.
And this is the other reason why I started getting more PC games too, because I'm on my computer all the time. So for me to get up and then have to go and move away from my station to go use the TV, it's a whole thing. Now, for a while, I had my PS4 connected to my one of my computer monitors.
Yeah,
and but even with this, I'm on the PC. I'm just gonna go ahead and this come up on PC. And we talked about this a little before the show started. For those of you that are hearing this on Spotify or wherever else you listen to it, the audio of it. One of the reasons I got into PC gaming because I got tired of the bull. I got tired of seeing these magnificent graphical screenshots. You know what I'm saying? Where things are looking like you could just reach your hand in the screen and pull it out. And I'm playing it on a console, by the way, with great gameplay. Absolutely great gameplay a lot of the times. Very accessible. You know what I'm saying? But the graphics were just calling me. Then when I found out, oh no, you can play a lot of these same games. You can play in higher frame rates, which means they move smoother. And all of this to show you. The No Man's Sky situation is evidence of this. You play it on PS4. It's cool. It looks good. But that's in 30 frames.
Yeah.
You play that shit on the PC, it's in 60 frames. And this is a whole different.
It's a difference.
I'm big on immersion. I'm big on the escapism of it. You know what I'm saying? So the more realistic it looks, or the more solid, like it's something like it looks like an actual place, or like I get into it more. You know what I'm saying? I'm into the immersion, the escape, especially nowadays, because You can't go nowhere.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
that's a thing. That is a thing.
It's a thing. I'm big on the escapism part of it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it had. I wanted to look a certain way, and Marvel's Avengers did not disappoint in that regard. I played it on Ultra, and my computer got hot. but it was it was awesome. Like it was just little things, like when they're in the elevator and one of the boards or whatever they're on, they're in the elevator waiting to go to the next stage, and they standing there and they all solid and they look like it's the little things. It's the little things. So
Thanks.
like I said, man, like I am here so I don't get fined.
Thanks.
After this is over, I'm going to eat and play me a little bit more. I gotta build my peoples up. I gotta see how Thor gets introduced into the mix of this, because and how Cap comes back.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Like I'm engrossed in it. And for those of you who have seen a lot of the bad reviews, I'm going to tell you right now. Some of the people that are doing these bad reviews are having a bad time, because from what I have seen from me just going through stuff, it seems like a lot of the higher end graphic cards for the PC, they're not handling this well.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people with way better cards than I have and systems that it's not really doing well. And conversely, I'm seeing people on the low end not doing well. So right in that middle, that I have my card is from the NVIDIA 10 series. Right in that middle, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 1070. And most people I see with 1070, they not having a shit ton of problems. I mean, I haven't even seen too many 1060s that's having some of the bugs, to be sure.
Yeah.
But that some of these people are talking game-breaking things I'm reading. They're having these issues. Falling through the ground.
Yeah.
And then getting caught, their save gets caught there. So every time they load in there,
that's funny. Yo.
This is game breaking.
Listen, talking about breaking is the right word, because listen to me clearly. Something would get broken.
Yeah.
Seriously, I just spent all this money on this game, and I literally load into a perpetual state of falling through the ground. Come on, my guy.
Yo, you got to get your refund. You got to. So I'm not going to sit here and act like everybody that is complaining about the game is full of shit or just being overly.
Greg said triggered. Completely triggered.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody's complaining about this, because I know I've seen too many other people's experiences.
Like I mentioned, I had a game crash. I had two of them. I
had two crashes too. But that was after like close to 11 hours combined playtime. You know what I'm saying? Right. But again, that's obviously in that sweet spot, right? So I'm gonna say this for those people, the ones that are really having these issues. I'm gonna say this: Square Enix, get your shit together and patch this, so more people can get what they pay for. Because everybody was excited about this game when you first announced it a couple of years ago. Like, get that shit right. But as for me, because my experience has not been the same, it hasn't been a complete shit show over there. Right? Yeah. Because of that, I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the pace of it. I like the stories, even though it's centered around a character that I'm not all that cool with. You know what I'm saying?
You have to have developed a slightly new appreciation for her.
Yeah, a little bit more, but still no. Now her powers, listen, I respect her powers.
I hate your guts.
Look, her powers, right? I'm warming up to them because they're effective.
Right.
Like, you literally can kick a discotheque's ass. where like you walk into the discotheque and just beat everybody up. Right? So I gotta appreciate that, right? But this is even though I'm not going to exclude that, but it's more than just the fact that I'm a huge comic geek, and I'm also a gamer, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been gaming longer than some of you been living.
Okay.
So that's why I'm trying to respect those who are having issues, because I know what that feels like.
Oh yeah.
I'm going through that now with Star Citizen.
Right.
My shit won't play it. And it was playing it fine for years, and now not playing it. So I get that. But for those of you that were on this hate bang shit off of the beta and hadn't even played the full game yet, and every video I see you release subsequently after that, oh, it's horrible, it's the worst ever, microtransactions,
Mm-hmm.
Bite me. Bite me.
Oh God.
Because I see what you're doing. You're getting engagement off of grievance.
Oh yeah.
It's obvious as fuck. The game is not that bad. Now, if your larger point is you're tired of these companies releasing these half-done games, I'm rolling.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
a
valid.
fair criticism, because I've been playing games longer than probably your dad has.
Okay.
Right.
All
That's
right.
right.
Now you're no, stop
it.
it.
Look, because I've been playing games so long, I've seen the transition where we used to get whole games. Like, it was fixed. It was there.
Facts.
It was done.
There was no up. What is an update?
What is an update?
What is a patch?
What is a patch? A patch? No, I ain't paying for no patch. I pay for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm there with you. It's a crying shame, but y'all must realize this is where we are now with it because of market forces. Pure and simple. It's market forces. And yeah, it fucking sucks for the consumer. But it's where we are. Yeah. So this is not the first time a gaming company has done this. And unfortunately, it's not going to be the last time. So rather than I only have a certain amount of control over this shit. Yeah, I couldn't get y'all to boycott the shit that I want y'all to boycott. So I ain't boycotting this. Listen, I had to go through this with No Man's Sky. I had to go through the same thing. The game came out. It was not all that they said it was going to be. It had a bunch of glitches and all that. But I said to myself, oh, nigga, you owe. You owe. And you're going to make good on that. And years later, these fuckers are still releasing content. Free.
And it's
free.
It's become a decent game.
And it's become a decent game. I can literally jump into these worlds. Right? Mm-hmm. Get it in. I got the multiplayer aspect of it now that, first we had. So this is the reality of where we at now. And you're not going to, there are more important things for me to be boycotting and protesting about.
To be fair, granted, No Man's Sky is an MMO. So they're a little bit more excused for this.
But it didn't start off as an MMO.
Right. Because the whole game as a service thing.
Game as a service, yep.
Yeah. So but still, all games are going to suffer from this.
And this is the other thing about far as the service thing. So some years ago, a lot of companies, especially software companies, and that's why y'all motherfuckers should not be surprised at this. A lot of software companies stopped allowing you to just outright just buy the software.
Yep.
And they put it on a subscription service. I hate to tell you. We got a
celebrity in the building.
Pause for a second. We got my man Jaded Nerd.
Oh, the jaded
goddamn
one.
Chat. The jaded
has entered the building.
What's good, broski?
Yo, do me just one bit of a favor. Jaded. See if Avengers is crossplay. Because
it's not.
I know that it's not.
Yeah, I just checked while we was talking.
What the fuck?
Again,
Square Enix.
Something else.
Get your shit together.
To get in their ass about. Why isn't this? Come on.
Why isn't this crossplay?
Come on. That's stupid.
That is dumb.
Yo, we could have had so. Napalm got it, and he's loving
Right.
it. He's loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Just Chris got it.
Yo, we could have been like Hydra, assemble.
Bruh. Man. Square Enix, get your shit together. I want this first patch to include crossplay.
No, you mean the second patch. You already gave the first patch. Your first patch, it was included with your install.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, second patch.
But like I was saying, these software companies have gone to a subscription service.
Yeah.
So I hate to break it to y'all, but video games are software.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think was going to happen? Look, Jaded Nerd, loving the game, loving it.
Me too.
So I think a lot of the criticism, as far as how wide ranging it is overblown. As far as how many people actually hate it, you know. What I'm saying?
Also the other thing, you have to realize that a lot of no, I ain't gonna say a lot. Probably the majority of the companies, they will develop a game for a specific platform and port it to the other platforms.
Yeah.
So the ported games are going to have issues. It's just how that works.
I've never seen them not. And I think this is ported over from the consoles
probably
to the PC, which is why I'm seeing less people with problems on the consoles, particularly PlayStation.
Yeah, I believe it was developed for PS4.
Yeah, because I've seen some Xbox people really upset over the last few days about some of the shit they've seen, and I'm hoping they got it right with this patch and fixed a lot of that. But look, this is where we are. Games as service is not going to be the same experience as games as product.
Right.
It's not going to be the same experience. This is where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are now. Whether or not that can change, it largely depends on market forces. But I got to tell you, they don't look like it. More money doing it this way than they ever did the other way. I don't see them going back. So rather than you, right, bitching, complaining, and moaning, maybe it's time to take that energy and put it in another direction and be like, yo, if you release this mess, we're not going to pay for it. Do that. And then say until you get it right. Until you get it right. Then we'll come in. We're not going to pay for it. Also, if you think we paying for extra DLC after you gave us the base game.
Yeah, that's dead.
Fucked up. Nope. And Square Enix know that, which is why all the new characters, that they're going to give us is free. All the new other content is free.
For the free $99.
I feel like I'm in a movie. Facts.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like a superhero. Let me speak to that for a second. So this morning was the first time I got a chance to play with Thor. When I spent that hammer and went up, I was like, that's it. I'm done.
Yo,
y'all can't say nothing to me.
No, you know what got me? What got me was throwing the hammer and the fact that you could just let it stay there.
Yo.
And continue fighting.
Yo.
It will stay there until you call it back.
It's a cheat code. Listen. It's a cheat code. Them guys that come running.
Oh, yes. Hold on. I will always back this. Yes, EA is trash.
It is complete garbage.
But yes,
utter garbage.
Throwing the hammer and just leaving it there.
Yo, them guys, them cheesy ass guys,
man,
that come out there with them energy shields or any of those shields. I've been playing for hours with the other characters, and you got to do extra stuff to get that shield off. You either got to vault over top of them, or you got to hit them with a strong enough blow that knocks it away, and those blows typically are slower, so you can get interrupted if you're too close to them. All this stuff. Yo, I'm literally hitting them from a distance with a hammer.
Thanks.
One strike, and the shield is gone. Like one strike. You dare touch the power of a god?
Man. Listen. Normally, Thor probably wouldn't be my go-to character, but for that feature alone, right now, it might be Thor.
Let me tell you this. Napalm, For those of y'all that don't know, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Napalm. Him and I have been beefing over Thor Hulk. Same with him and I beefing over Juggernaut Hulk. You know what I'm saying? We've been beefing over that for years and years. Every wrestling game we get, we would create those characters and make them fight.
Facts.
Like, this is what we do. He hit me up and said, yo, I can't even lie, yo. Your boy is a beast.
Facts.
He's a beast on this game.
Facts.
And I was like, I know.
Absolute cheat code. Absolute cheat code. It's not fair.
Cheat code. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
He's durable enough. And then on top of that, he has long range attacks. He has area attacks. He can fly, so he can reach every place on the map, and he can open them doors, those big giant doors that Black Widow can't open, and Cat can't open. Here's a cheat code.
Absolutely. It just is what it is. You got to deal with it. So
we trust and believe. After this, we jumping back in the build. Listen,
man,
it is what it is. It's Saturday.
Oh, facts.
It's nice as shit outside too.
Yep.
And I'm not even gonna be really out there.
I got my window. I got my window right here. Got my window right here. Just do one of these real quick. Boom, got it.
Just saying.
I've taken in the outside. I've bashed the windows open. I've bashed in the ambiance, and then I'm back.
You know what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do too. When we done, I'm gonna go out the backyard. You know I love my backyard. The backyard.
And back to it's just it just is what it is. It is what it is. It came out on the perfect weekend.
Yes,
perfect weekend to come out. Yes, absolutely. Let's get to these topics. All right. So
let's get into that.
Multi-World's own John Boyega.
You heard him.
Shuts down Michael Rappaport.
Fuck out
for saying he should be grateful for Star Wars. Now, Michael, I'm sorry. I apologize. Everybody. Mikey,
Mr.
I can only speak for myself. 4 years, I have given you the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Because there are certain people in the culture that back you, that allow you.
And you kind of, it feels like you kind of, it's when they're toxic, but when they're helpful, they're helpful.
Oh, yeah. He be on his shit sometimes.
When he attacks the right people, he be ass.
He be on his shit sometimes.
Yeah.
So the combination of those two things, the friend of my friend, okay, right. And you be on your shit from time to time. I ain't go like this is what it is. It has made it so that when people attack you from inside, I don't defend you, but I don't join in. I don't jump in.
Right.
For years, I've given you this courtesy. However,
you can't come at somebody from Multi-World, yo.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Multi-World, my guy.
That's not what we
so
do.
Now that you've done this, it's everything. All bets are off. Like let's get into it. John Boyega is taking Michael Rappaport to task for trying to white-splain his experience as a black lead in Star Wars.
Get him.
Boyega has explicitly talked about his experiences in a new interview from British GQ, saying that Disney didn't know what to do with him as a black actor within the Star Wars framework. You get yourself involved in projects and you're not necessarily going to like everything. But what I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. Right. It's not good. I'll say it straight up. Like, you guys know what to do with Daisy Ridley. You knew what to do with Adam Driver. You knew what to do with these other people. But when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, fuck all.
It's a fact.
So what do you want me to say? What they want you to say is, I enjoyed being a part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's a great experience. Rappaport decided it was his time to chide Boyega for speaking about his specific experiences Rappaport, a white actor and comedian, will never have because of his race.
Right.
At John Boyega, yo, my man, you have done so much in a short period of time. Congrats, but you ain't the first actor to have an unnuanced character in a Star Wars movie, he wrote, referencing Benicio del Toro, who starred in The Last Jedi. Welcome to show business. Shit doesn't always go your way. Boyega says,
get him.
Did you read the article? Thanks for the additional name to my list, though. So basically, you on his shit list.
Yeah. He not playing with them, yo.
Not one bit. Rappaport replied that he did read the article and reiterated his opinion that what Boyega experienced was just show business. Things don't always work out the way you plan, he continued. Happens to all of us. Again, be grateful for all you've done so far, which is a lot more than tons of great actors of all races who also had roles cut down and will continue to. Boyega flatly responded, no. Thanks, though. My nigga.
First of all, for those of you that don't know, John Boyega is Nigerian. Okay. And listen, he ain't going for that. And let me say something to you, Michael. What you said, Mikey, excuse me, Mikey. Yeah. What you said is the equivalent of every time we talk about how we're treated over here in this country. Some fucktard who has less of an understanding of history than they actually think they do say you should be grateful just to be over here in that SpongeBob voice and shit.
Kind of, yeah. That's kind of what it sounds like.
This is the same shit. He's telling you, listen, it's one thing when you're an actor who got hired simply because, hey, you fit this role, we got plans for this, blah, blah, blah. Star Wars was touting the diverse, and then you take that and do nothing with the diversity you put in there. Someone like me that is a Star Wars fan, I have not been the biggest fan of any of the ones other than the first three. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not even as big of a fan
as the
first three.
The second three.
Shut up. The one I'm talking about release dates.
Oh, okay.
Going by that. All right? Going back and watching the original three, I'm not as big a fan of it as I was years ago, right? Look, you people change. It is what it is. You start saying shit. Yeah. So that aside, he makes the point that don't use us and our ethnicity as just a selling point if you're not going to do something substantial with the character.
Yeah, that's
it. At the end of the day, they could have just had him be Stormtrooper number 50.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they really did. They did not give him a story arc that mattered. And I watched all of them. They did not give him a story arc that mattered at all. It led literally to nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got him on your movie posters and all this shit, and you ain't use him. Mike, we not fighting the same fight, G. We not fighting the same fight. Where there was doors always open for people like you in that business. It hasn't always been that way for guys like us.
Correct.
And by us, I mean fellow multi-worlder John Boyega. All right.
Multi-world been on a long road, my guy. Like
you were saying,
we've struggled through some shit. Come on.
So he's not fighting the same fight as you. So for you to interject your irrelevant experience as an actor in comparison to his,
and let's be fair. We're gonna get into this with another story too. Stop comparing yourself to people that are not in your league.
Facts. First, hold.
What are we? Why are you comparing?
Sis is in the building.
What up, sis?
Go ahead.
Why are you comparing yourself to a John Boyega?
Facts. Oh, and Napalm's in the building.
What up, Paul?
Why you doing that?
You have not one credit, sir.
Yo, that's
my good man.
That's like me comparing myself to The Rock because we both have bald heads. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mikey. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Like Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey. Yo, Mikey, stick to talking about rap because
sports. He talks about sports too.
And sports.
Could you stop yelling at my mic? Could you stop doing that? Yelling at my mic?
He's like, what are you doing? Why are we not outside? I don't understand.
I'm trying to figure out why he's not outside. I let him outside. And now he's back in here.
Because he's looking for you.
Look, man. Look.
What? Hey, Uman.
Mommy's letting him outside now.
Okay, fair. Fine. He'll be back for you.
Yo, this is the second show he came all up in.
That's what I'm saying. He'll be back for you.
What I'm gonna say is this, right?
And he won his commission.
He won his commission. I'm gonna say this, right? If you want to come to a podcast where the producer ain't there, taking your royalties, dancing all in the music
I can't
videos.
Stand you. Why are you like this? Let me jump into some of these comments. Word. So somebody says, wow, white man, thanks for your unique and previously unheard perspective on racism.
Ooh, it's hilarious.
Another one, you clearly have missed the point. He was talking about his experience as a black man, and he denounced how Disney hires people of color and black people in the name of diversity, when at the end of the day, they don't do shit with those characters. It's just a facade.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far as to say it's a facade.
No, because it's not
Disney,
completely one.
Because we've talked about this with Disney. They fuck up sometimes.
Yeah,
absolutely. But it seems pretty clear that they are making a concerted effort.
Right.
They don't all just like. I hate people. Well, I tried. Okay, yeah, but you didn't succeed.
You failed.
Try.
Yo, did you see this one comment on here?
What?
Afro Fantastic Book Club.
What they say?
He says,
oh,
he always finds he says he always finds his way in black folks' business. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Mikey.
Yo,
Mikey.
Just take that quote right there. Take that quote right there. That fit for a lot. It's a lot of people that always seem to find their way. They always seem to find their way, and some shit we talking about. We always like. Sometimes it's welcomed, but sometimes it be in conversations that this don't concern.
But that perfectly describes Mikey. Sometimes he's on it. Sometimes he's on the shit, and sometimes it's like, bro, this ain't it. And this is one of those times.
Mind your business. Yo, y'all not fighting the same fight.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all not fighting the same fight. Stop
this particular topic that you're talking about, you don't have the frame of reference to accurately speak on.
You don't have the hair on your ass to be able to talk about this.
All right, fine.
Stop it. Cut it out.
It's a little gross, but cool. Like this is one of those situations where you should have shut up and listened.
Yo, he sat up there and interfered and white-splained and what this man was talking about.
And all lives mattered.
All lives mattered. And that
all races have to deal with this.
Yeah,
shut up.
Can you imagine he went and did all that when he could have just shut the fuck up?
He could have simply.
That was an option that was on the table and he ain't take it.
He could have simply shut his trap. Simply.
I don't know.
Very simply.
People make poor choices, yo.
Poor choices. That is a great. You know what? Choices. That is probably the perfect little summary for this entire episode.
Right.
Poor choices. Poor choices. Let's move on to this next topic.
That's got to be the name of this episode.
Listen. Poor choices just fits. You know what I mean?
It's fitting.
Let me move you over here because I want to see you. I want to see you, but I also want to see the other stuff I got going on. Oh, you don't want to be seen? Okay, there we go. All right. So Clark Peters breaks down as he recalls misjudging Chadwick Boseman on set.
Oh, don't do that.
Clark Peters, who recently co-starred with Chadwick Boseman in The Five Bloods, which I have not had a chance to check out yet. It's on my list.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but my wife was watching it and I caught parts of it, and it looks all right. It's all right.
Word, yeah, it's on my watch list. Has shared a poignant life lesson based on his experience on set with the actor who died last week. On Good Morning Britain, Peters became emotional as he confessed that he judged his co-star for having an attentive support team with him while they were shooting the movie. Boseman's family announced that he died at age 43 after a private, years-long struggle with colon cancer. I have to say, with a little bit of regret, that I probably wasn't the most altruistic in that environment, but hindsight teaches us a lot of things, Peters said. What I'm addressing is basically my wife asked what Chadwick was like. I was really excited to work with him. I said, I think he's a little bit pretentious. I mean, well, yeah, precious is what they said. I saw this quote somewhere else and it said pretentious, but I'm gonna leave it be. Whatever. Either way, the point that he's making is understood. Why? And I said, because he's surrounded by people who are fawning over him. He's got a Chinese practitioner who's massaging his back when he walks off set. He's got a makeup lady who's massaging his feet. His girlfriend is there holding his hand. And I'm thinking, maybe the Black Panther thing went to his head. I regret even having those thoughts because they were really looking after him, he added, fighting back tears. Peters also recalled Boseman running with him in 104-degree weather while carrying heavy equipment. The two were on location in Thailand for Spike Lee's Vietnam War drama, which was released in June. Lee has remembered the late actor's dedication to his role despite his hidden health struggles. At the Brooklyn MJ block party over the weekend, the director said he'd been floored by the news of his death, according to People. We filmed The Five Bloods in Thailand and it was hot, jungles, mountains, and Chadwick was there with us all the way, Lee said. I never, ever suspected that anything was wrong. No one knew he was going through treatment, chemotherapy. Good Morning Britain host Sean Fletcher thanked Peters for speaking freely about his mistake. Your honesty, I mean, to be honest about what you said to your wife about him when you didn't actually know and you weren't to know. I'm glad that he added that part.
Yeah.
You didn't actually know and you weren't to know.
Right.
It was not your business to know. Many social media users joined in that sentiment. Instead of there's no reason to read these because I have basically the same sentiment of most of these comments.
Same.
It is not to make him a hero or a martyr or any shit like that, but it is amazing that you can be wrong in a situation where nobody knows you're wrong, and you decide to express that anyway. I was wrong. I fucked up.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna add this because I don't want to beat up on the dude. He came clean with it
forthwith,
even though it grind make my gears a little. Looking back on it now, because what he was going through kind of grind my gears a little bit. But he did come out and say,
we would have never known
because I wouldn't have known either.
So, his wife wasn't about to put that out there. Like it was a conversation between him and his wife.
Exactly. But what I will say is, get yourself a team like Chadwick Boseman had.
Facts, bruh.
They kept their mouths shut
4 years
after that, man, and nobody knew.
Mind you, not even just his team, because that's a huge part of it, right? But the other thing is, carry yourself the way that Chadwick Boseman carried himself, because every person on the earth that knew wasn't a part of his team.
Facts.
There are certain people outside of his team that he told, whether you want to go with the idea that he had to tell them for whatever reason or whatever the case may be. Like some people at Disney knew.
Yep.
Some people at
And
Disney
they
knew.
ain't leak shit.
They ain't tell no.
They ain't
Kevin
leak shit.
Feige didn't even know. Like some people at Disney knew, but it wasn't everybody's business.
Right.
It wasn't everybody's business. So only the people that he felt absolutely needed to know, they're the only people who were privy to this situation.
And in a situation like that, we can certainly understand why he didn't want
Oh
the
yeah.
world to know. And I think, it hit us a lot harder because it was such a shock.
Yeah, it was sudden for us.
But at the same time, it also it put our perception of him up on a whole another level because we already had respect for him.
Absolutely.
But like this elevated it even higher to do what he did while going through that shit. And again, like I said, what he described, what all these people was doing for him, they was keeping him up.
Yeah.
It was keeping him up. As much as the chemo and the surgeries would break him down, they build him up, keep him up, hold him up.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself
Mm-hmm.
some people like that, cause
Bruh.
that shit is crazy, man.
4
That
years?
shit's crazy. 4 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's a long time to hold something like that.
It's in a world where people tell on themselves on social media.
In the world of instant access.
Yeah, instant access to not just information you should know. That's the thing about that bothers me.
Yeah.
So we live in a world of instant access, but look, how people use it.
Mm-hmm.
I will see some of you fucking clowns get on social media with
Fabo.
these what's up, Fab? With these crazy takes, these uninformed, misinterpreted, mistranslated, misanthropic takes on shit when it could have took you 5 seconds to go and look the shit up, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can't be on your business to get access to that information, but you and everybody else business and shit you shouldn't be in. Fuck out of here.
Facts. Like, come
Fuck
on,
guys. Do better.
We can do better.
Can we though?
We can. Will it happen? My hopes aren't high for that. But it's there. The brass ring is there to be grabbed.
Hey man, it's right there. Now these guys look at that brass ring like somebody over there heating it up and shit, and they scared to burn their
brass
hands
does get hot. I mean, listen, it gets hot, but there ain't no heat on it right now. So
Yo,
go ahead, grab that and shut the hell up.
Go ahead and grab that. Yo.
But like I said, like I said, not in no way is my intention to try to make him a hero or any shit.
Nah, not at all.
It's just that you don't see this often.
You don't.
You don't see people owning up to shit that we all know they did wrong.
Yeah, motherfuckers be trying to find ways to circumvent taking responsibility.
Like my man yesterday talking about T.I. and 50 Cent. This motherfucker.
Yo, I swear to you, motherfucker. See, to me, this was a prime example of all the shit we always talk about. How he made a bullshit claim, didn't look it up. You went and hit him with the receipts, and the first thing he did after that was try to ignore the fact that he flat out didn't know what the fuck he was talking. Lied.
Incorrect.
The
guy says something to the effect of, and I'm not going to pull up the screenshots, but something to the effect of T.I. is a local artist. Now, you've heard us talk about T.I. on this show quite a few times.
You've heard us getting his ass.
You've heard me denounce him 100%
for his fuckery.
He's a piece of shit, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know, there are things that can happen that could possibly alter that opinion in the future. Sure, because people change. You know,
because we didn't always think that.
I didn't always think he was a piece of shit. Right. It was largely the stuff with his daughter that pushed me towards that.
Like, what the fuck are you doing over there?
It was largely that stuff. So he's like, T.I.'s a local artist. I'm like, No.
Flatly.
That's not. That's
Because
what?
words mean things.
He has
Fuck outta
5
here.
platinum albums, multiple platinum singles. That's not what local artists do.
Nigga, he's been in 2 Marvel No.
Ah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That words mean things.
Marvel movies, sure, but other movies too.
Yeah.
Like you don't get those things, but he got his own TV shows.
He local.
Not some YouTube show that he started up.
This dude said he
No,
local.
his own TV shows.
He said he local. Yo, I hope dude start rapping. Please
That's
start
funny.
rapping. So
That's
you can
funny.
understand what the meaning of being a local dude. Where only people when you're only known by your local folks. When they only know, you be happy.
Right.
If your people in your town embrace you enough to say, oh yeah, no, that's what such and such.
Facts.
Fuck out of here.
And he so to the response to me saying about all of the platinum plaques that T.I. has collected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it took him years to get those. Number one. And I didn't say this at first because I saw what I was dealing with. I know that this is not a good faith debate.
No.
So I didn't mention this part at first, but I don't give a fuck if it took you 17 years for a project to go platinum.
Yeah, most local artists,
they just don't get
they
platinum.
Are not going to go platinum locally. It's not.
It just doesn't happen.
It's not happening.
But that was the case for one of his albums. I think his first album took a few years to go platinum. 3 of the other ones, because I didn't even look at. There was one of his albums went double platinum. I didn't even check that one out because it went double platinum. No reason for me to look at that one.
Right.
But of the other 3, one of them took 4 months, one of them took 4 weeks, one of them took 1 week.
Wow.
So I says that to him, and he's like, "Well, 50 Cent, hold up, bruh.
Can we address you being wrong?
Yeah, we're not talking about 50 Cent.
Oh, stop. See, because I hate when niggas do this. Right? The stairs were clearly marked. You chose the window. So since you chose the window and you broke both legs on the way down, let's slow down. The ambulance is coming. I called them because I'm a humanitarian. But before they get here, you want to acknowledge before you pass out from that pain.
You know you
fucked up, right? You want to acknowledge that before we move on to your other fallacious point. We go, nah, you don't get to move on. You don't get to move on.
And of course he never did. So he said something about he looks at T.I. like people like Jadakiss and such and such and such. I'm like, hold up. Wait. Okay. I see what's going on here. You don't know what local artist means.
No, he doesn't.
You don't know what local artist means.
No.
Got you. I apologize. I shouldn't be here. And he said something else, but I never looked.
It's not worth it because he's like you said, he's not arguing in good faith.
No, not at all.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to help you save a lot of time because there are red flags.
All over the
up
place.
There.
Yes.
When you're on, especially when you're online.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do this in person too. But when you're online and a motherfucker is saying some shit that does not purport to reality, and you correct them, and they don't acknowledge the correction,
9 times out of 10,
correction for those of you that may have an issue with that. Correction does not mean See, that's not Once they bring receipts, and
proof.
Say, "Yo, you're wrong because this."
Right.
The first time that motherfucker doesn't even acknowledge that they were wrong, stop.
9 times out of 10,
stop.
That is all the proof you need. Now there's the rare occurrence where the person might just be so passionate
or might
about
not like your source. They might not.
That too.
They might not like
that
your
too.
source. They might not like
that
your
too.
source. So that
so there are exceptions, but there are exceptions to every rule.
Yeah.
The rule is once that happens, they are not arguing in good faith.
You are about to waste your time
or start trolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't troll him because why? There was no reason. There was absolutely no reason to troll him.
Facts, Palm. We just talked about that. We just had that conversation.
It's how
Motherfuckers
things go.
They don't
It's
be
the way of the
arguing
world
in good
these
faith.
days.
Yeah, man.
It's the way of the world.
Yeah.
Speaking of not doing things in good faith.
Oh shit. Why, yo?
Renowned GWU professor confesses to being white after pretending to be black. Now, before I get into this actual article, let me just say a couple things. I personally have never heard of her before.
Me either. I don't know about this renowned shit, but to be fair,
I mean, hey,
to be fair, there are communities
absolutely
out here
that I'm not involved in anyway.
They could be known by millions, and I don't even know who the fuck they are. So that's
right.
I'm not the judge for who.
But I say that I don't know who she is to say.
I don't even.
When I see this, when I see this article, I did my Googles.
Gotta do your Googles.
I have not seen one picture of this woman that makes me believe she's black.
Yeah.
So I don't quite understand, but whatever. You know, I'm not going to judge y'all. I ain't going to judge y'all.
Here's the problem, though, and what I'm about to say next is going to make some people uncomfortable, but it is a reality, and it's been a reality for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of forced mixing happening in this country at some point.
Facts.
So you are witnessing a lot of the times the result of that. It happens. You know
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just me personally. I do not want anybody to think that I'm trying to force this idea on anybody. I'm going to stay away from your ethnicity if there's no, if it doesn't seem to me obvious. Oh yeah, I'm going to stay away from your ethnicity.
Sir, I'm the same way. If I really don't know, I'm not going to talk about it.
I'm just stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
Nothing about her says black person to me.
But here's the thing about that, though. So her professing to be that, I always got to say, man, like when you look at our community, many places in our community, I should say, and our experience as a people in this country, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, damn, they had it good.
So hold up. So I will say that. That kind of takes away some of the skepticism for some people. I would imagine the fact that, like, why would you want to be?
I got an answer for that. There's the reality of being black in America.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the little
fringe
white
benefits.
Lies. There's the little white lies that people outside our group tell themselves we have.
Well, I mean, white people profit more from being black than black people.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. It's I once heard, I forget who was the motherfucker that said it, but I think he was a sports team owner. But I cannot remember which one said it. But he said something about, man, I wish I could come back black and young and just really, because they tell themselves, some of these people tell themselves that we got it good. They do. So to a white person that thinks like that, they think I can, and I'm gonna get all the good stuff they get, right? Except for they don't get the sickle cell.
And when it matters, I can let people know I'm actually white.
Right. Look, it's the escape hatch. House is on fire. Oh shit! The police stopped me and they're about to fuck me up.
Hey, I'm white. I'm white.
It's escape hatch.
Yeah,
escape hatch. It is known that there are quite a few people who could pass visually as being white, from our community that
Facts.
disappear from our community every
Facts.
year. Every year.
Facts.
They out of
Absolutely
here.
facts.
They out of here. That's it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get into this article. Jessica Krug. Let me stop there. Krug. Again, I'm not. Listen. I know stereotypes. I get it, but
Yo, Krug, you know
Krug.
You didn't know that Krug is a Swahili
I would
word?
never.
Sorry.
I promise you, it's not. I studied that shit for 2 years. I promise you. I don't know every word.
It's a derivative of a Kenyan.
Okay, got you. All right.
Got
Anyway, a
little bit of
professor at
Bantu in
George
there.
Washington University has come forward to confess and apologize that she's been pretending to be a Black woman her entire career. She wrote out an apology on Medium where she stated the things she did while pretending to be a Black woman and assumed many different Black ethnicities while doing so. She says, I have eschewed my lived experience as a white Jewish child in suburban Kansas City under various assumed identities within a Blackness that I had no right to claim. First, North African Blackness, then U.S. rooted Blackness, then Caribbean rooted Bronx Blackness.
Yeah, see.
According to her GWU faculty, she's a PhD, the author of a book on the Angolan slave trade, and a history of politics, ideas, and cultural practices in Africa and the African diaspora. She went on to state, mental health issues likely explain why I assumed a false identity initially as a youth, and why I continued and developed it for so long. When I was a teenager, fleeing trauma, I could just run away to a new place and become a new person.
We not
but
doing
this isn't trauma that anyone imposed on me. This is harm that I have enacted onto so many others. There is nowhere to run. I have ended the life I had no right to live in the first place.
Listen. What we not going to do, what we are not going to do is throw people with mental health problems under the bus for your fuckery. We're not going to say that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I won't hear of it. I won't. No, you don't get to. No, I know too many people with mental health issues that, no, you're not going to just say, oh, it's because I got. Because how do we know you really do? Like you ran around
there's no
talking
way.
about your name was Bone Quisha or whatever the fuck. You ran around this motherfucker acting like you was an extra on Martin or some shit. For how many years? how many years? You ran around this motherfucker.
That's a good question. How long
do we
was
know? How many years was this? How many
I'm
years
not sure.
was she running around with that dumbass shit?
I'm not sure. The article goes on. She recently published in Essence magazine, whose target audience is African American women. Essence quickly took the post down a few minutes after Jessica confessed.
Stop. So you telling me? Hold up.
Essence.
Wait a minute. She got it in Essence, but did she get it in Jet?
That's a good
question.
What
about Ebony?
Ebony, listen, my guy. These are the real questions.
We need to know.
Should we be investigating Essence?
I mean, I would like to know.
Are they too lax in their
highly accepting of people?
I mean,
who come in and claim to be.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I mean,
what we saying here? What are we saying?
Who knows?
Listen,
yo, the title of her Essence article on Puerto Rico, Blackness, and being when nations aren't enough.
For those of you that are listening to this, the audio version of this, I just did the deepest sigh. I know you didn't hear it because I was like, listen, this is why, like I said, you're not going to get me with the whole I had mental health issues thing, because this has become the equivalent of I thought he had a gun. That's what this has
Yo,
become.
she looks like in this one picture, she looks like Darlene from Roseanne, the original run.
Yeah.
No black vibe at all. What?
No.
Where is? I just don't.
My dude.
I'm
it's a
so
different,
confused.
It's a different world from where we
Stop
come
it.
from.
Stop it.
She was Lisa
What is-
Bonet over this, apparently.
What is going on?
Man, look, like I said,
I'm flabbergasted.
she says now that it was mental health issues, but I'm asking you to consider the source. She also told a bunch of people that she was a black queen for a lot of years. So has she now adopted some other identity as someone with a mental health to get out of this particular situation?
Is she the beast from Split?
Does she have 100 different personalities?
You never know. Patricia in there somewhere.
Karen is in there.
I mean, Anne.
Miss Anne, she's in there.
Hey. So a quote from her apology: "I am not a culture vulture. I am a culture leech."
So here's the thing, right? This is the only thing she said that I agree with. Because culture vultures typically would denote that they're picking at something that's dead.
Yeah.
A leech must eat something, leech from
That's
something
alive.
that's alive, that's vibrant, that's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I give her that.
Yeah.
But I will say I wouldn't hedge too much over those two things, because you just told you're a liar. You're a liar. And you lied to people for years. How do we know you're not lying now about the mental health shit?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yo, some of these comments. All right. So, well, it happened again. How many times do we have to go through the same cycle until the black community wakes up?
Just twice.
The one drop rule is allowing white folk to invade our spaces. Rachel Dolezal, Sean King, and now this bitch. Now we look like a joke.
Now?
Another comment. Well, stop.
All right.
Another comment. Yo, y'all saw those lips and thought she was black?
Yo, you know what?
Listen.
Can't stand people, yo.
Listen.
Can't stand people, yo.
Listen, another comment. I'm glad y'all are finally realizing the importance of gatekeeping blackness, because I swear y'all been letting anybody be black.
And again, see, this is the part of this. But you know what? Gotta say that to varying degrees, this has been happening, y'all.
Yeah.
When y'all let, and it's fine for people outside our community to engage in the music that we do, especially if you're good. If you're good,
yeah. Hey,
do that.
More power to you.
My issue though is you down until some of them are down until they not.
Yeah.
So you all riding with all this, right? And then when it comes to a certain point in your life, you decide, I ain't really fucking with y'all no more. I was going through a phase, and then you back doing this other shit, and now you have access to shit
that you wouldn't have.
That you wouldn't have. Then, or you engage and do the one thing that makes you special is you plucked a piece of the fruit from off of the tree of our culture, was good at it, and that's what made you special to everybody. And then when some shit happens to us, you find every way to distance yourself.
You on your social distance shit,
or exactly, or try to minimalize, marginalize, and be dismissive of movements that are seeking to address the things that are happening to our community. Like if you was going hard with it,
that if you made a slight pivot, you would be on the right side of.
Right. If you was
just a slight pivot.
If you was going hard with it, like I made a bunch of money, got a bunch of success and shit. Because I love that culture, I love that music, I love the whatever they do over there. I wanted to be a part of that. If y'all think I'm gonna let y'all keep shooting them when they ain't got weapons and shit, and not say nothing, you crazy. Instead of you, after doing all of this, getting on your platforms,
right,
and trying to undermine, and call a bunch of black people for how many years liars?
Look at the
about
difference.
Police brutality.
Look at the difference between Eminem and Miley Cyrus.
Facts.
Eminem has made songs about this shit. He's spoken in interviews about this shit. He's done donations to charities and all this other type shit. Miley Cyrus said, "Oh no, hip hop is trash."
Yeah,
but
I'm going over here.
Literally,
I'm going over here, yo.
You literally remade your image.
I'm going over there
through hip hop.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah,
because you were going to be stuck with that Disney. Image, and you used hip hop to distance you far away from that.
Right,
it got you up out of there. People understood that wasn't you,
and then we found out that wasn't you.
Right.
So my question is,
who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
Good question. Another comment. So, did the mental health part make you fill out grants and take money?
Yes, that's
repeatedly.
That's part of it.
Knowing you're lying the whole time?
Yeah, I wish I could do that shit that Stewie did in Family Guy where he made his head call.
Yo, facts.
No, is that what did? Is that the mental health make you? Does the mental health make you do that?
A couple more. How the fuck does pretending to be black work for white people, but actually being black doesn't work for black people?
So one of those things that make you go,
Another one, last one. Shit got real out here this year. She said I'm gonna head out.
Yo, facts. She was like, "Oh, you know what?
Y'all going through a lot right now. I
don't want to be a part of that.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop back over the fence.
I'm out of here. Deuces,
I'm actually white.
It's been real. It's been real. I'm out of here.
My God, yo, I don't understand.
I hate this place.
Yes. That's probably the best way.
I hate it here.
That's probably the best way to
y'all think y'all think it's a joke. I hate it here.
Absolutely. Like disdain.
I just
detest. Abhor.
Ooh, that's perfect. I abhor. Hate it here, man.
This ain't it, Chief.
Let me tell you something. Because some of y'all are going to misconstrue shit. Me and this man down here at the bottom box right here.
Yeah.
Just in one state has seen some beautiful places. Yo, we love nature, yo. We love the landscapes and all that. That's not what we talking about
at all.
People make hair here. So
nigga.
I just want to find some place with the landscapes and not the people. I want them trees, them waterfalls, all the lakes and the big fields and greenery,
to Amazon different colors. Shit like that.
I want all of that. But I want it devoid of. I can't.
Like, send me to like Themyscira, but like let them be away because I don't want to die.
Yeah, because fuck you up.
Yeah, I don't want to die. But like let them like be on vacation or some shit and let me chill over there while they're gone. And let me have a mother box to allow me to transport away as soon as they get back. Because I
need to get out of
I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef. This is
the last thing
at all. No beef. But yeah, man, I
gotta go.
Which brings us to our next topic. Ghosts out here
camping
on some bullshit, my guy. That's hilarious, actually. That's hilarious, actually. I've
capping.
never watched an episode of Power a day in my life, but you know he's Ghost. You know he's Ghost.
Ghost out
It's
here.
public knowledge.
Ghost
Ghost out here
capping.
on some bullshit. Like, what is? Anyway, let me
Ghost out here capping, yo.
let me just dig in. Omari Hardwick dragged for Chadwick Boseman tribute post. Some fans are saying that Omari Hardwick's post remembering Chad Boseman is too much about himself. Omari Hardwick shared a heartfelt tribute to his friend. What the fuck? Who wrote this?
I know,
Anyway,
yo.
I'm sorry.
Some of these people,
I'm sorry.
editors, man.
I'm sorry. Chadwick Boseman, who helped him get his first few roles in Hollywood, but some fans are unhappy with the way he worded it. I didn't have enough time that fateful night to share what I whispered to you, so now I will, wrote Omari Hardwick on Instagram, speaking about his acceptance speech at the NAACP Image Awards. You said, "Oh, go claim that award that's had your name on it from the gate. From the moment I met you," I whispered back, "Thank you, Bose, for being the superhero I knew you were from the moment I met you." Then I quickly added, "We still got to do that movie together." You replied, "Bet." Now, far be it from me to call Mr. Hardwick a liar.
I mean,
That just sounds a little too perfect.
it does, but can we pull the peanuts out of this turd for a second? So I love that. I love the part he made up with about what he told him. Thank you, Bose, for being the superhero. I knew you were
Right.
from. Like, yo, that's.
That's
But here's where you fucked up, right? If you go in and try and look at the shit that's amongst this, you'll see him talking about we was competitors.
Oh, we're gonna get to that part. We're gonna get to that part.
Where you and that we still gotta do that movie together.
Do you? Because I don't.
Movie.
I don't.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I don't.
I get it though. I get it. I get it because it's Chadwick, Hardwick. So I get what you think. I get what I think you're going with that.
Okay. All right. No, you're right. I never realized that before. I appreciate you for opening up my third eye, brother.
I see what he was. Yo,
got you.
Yo, Jaded Nerd is ass, yo. He said, was he whispering sweet nothings in his ear? Fuck out of here. Boo this man.
Yo, he went on to share more memories of himself and Chadwick. While his fans are happy about what he had to say about the actor's tragic passing following a battle with cancer, some are criticizing Chadwick for apparently making it all about himself. How did you manage to make Chadwick passing about you? You played a drug dealer, and Chadwick played some of the greatest inspirations for African Americans. You can't even equate the two. You just can't. Yeah. Bitch, I know damn well Omari Hardwick's Walmart 2 for $5 movie been making ass did not get his Beijing hairline and beard having ass on Denzel Washington's internet and make a Chadwick Boseman tribute post all about himself.
Oh no, stop the madness for a second. Did he say on Denzel Washington's internet?
On Denzel Washington's internet. Yo, Palm said so. He literally burnt the wick at both ends.
You know what? I'm done with all of you. I quit. This is the last episode of Black Culture Geeks that I'll be.
Here's another one. So Omari Hardwick is crazy? A narcissist? His tribute to Chadwick was posting a video of himself accepting an award for Power, then gassing himself up by hallucinating that they were rivals. When called out, he compared the person's comment to the cancer that killed Chadwick.
No.
Let me read this because this needs to be actually read.
No.
So he posted the video of himself. Then I read that. I read the first part of it. Then he says,
I gotta get out of this place.
He says, "You are hugely missed, but I got you next to me even more on the rest of this run. A wise man told me this morning, in the kingdom, no crown is wasted. When one man drops his crown, another man picks it up. Pick it up. From King Chadwick to King Hardwick, I will do just that, my brother. Rest in your glory. P.S. Brave has worn his Black Panther costume every day for the past 3 weeks. Trust me, I'll make sure he keeps wearing it. Cap. Colin. Kaepernick. There is no way. And The Rock means no way that your son just randomly decided for the past 3 weeks that he was just going to rock out with the Black Panther costume just because. You're hard to believe, sir. We don't believe you. You need more people.
I mean, he's Hardwick.
Listen, from King Chadwick to King Hardwick. And someone pulled his card and said, I read this already. How did you manage to make Chadwick passion about you? You played a drug dealer, and Chadwick played some of the greatest inspirations for African Americans. You can't equate the two. He says, your message is as cancerous as what Chad thought. Said, good luck going forward. God bless you.
No,
nigga.
Sir,
That is a hypothetical cancer.
You are actual cancer.
Let's say no. Let's give Ghost the benefit of the doubt for a second, just for a moment in time. And let's say
a soft wick. We ain't trying.
No. For a second. Let him have his day for a second. And let's say what this woman said to you was cap. Let's say what she said was wrong. Let's say she was the one that was wrong in this scenario. Your shit still doesn't stand up because that would be a hypothetical metaphorical cancer versus something that literally kills people. We're not going to diminish. What the fuck is going? Am I actually here? Am I really doing this show?
Listen, dude.
Nothing has Paul said, no, it's time to air Wick. Yo. Because it is getting kind of stinky in here. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bars.
Listen,
I'm look. Listen. I need y'all to listen. I have to get out of this place.
This is not life.
I have never been more convinced that we are living in a simulation than I am right now.
Yo, Omari Hardwick played City Bus Passenger number 3 in a Flowetry video in 2002 and thinks he was Chadwick Boseman's competition?
Oh boy. Woo.
I know Omari ain't think playing a drug dealer and the coffee shop owner put him in the same league as Chadwick. Who told him that?
The only way Softwick could redeem himself from this is if right before those posts, he posted a picture of himself with a big red nose on, and right under those posts, he posted floppy red shoes.
Oh my God.
Because this is the clown.
Yo. Omari Hardwick's tribute to Chadwick basically ended with, I got the juice now.
They posted, is that air you think you're breathing?
Yo. That's why he can only play sociopathic assholes, child. Omari don't have the range to play nothing else. The nerve of him to think that he's on Chadwick's level. Not only does Omari lack the range artistically, the nigga lacks humility, integrity, and couth. He could never possess what Chadwick gave off on photos, movies, and interviews. The nigga has no class.
Listen, when you lack coof, you lack it all, Chico.
Like, what is
You lack it all.
Omari hooping in the G League, talking about Chadwick was his biggest competition.
This nigga playing on the Serbian team. Talk about how him and the Black Mamba was right. It was right there.
And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I never read this part of Omari's Instagram caption.
Oh no.
So he says, I hear you whispering more than ever, my dearest brother of a Black Panther. One of my biggest honors was being one of your biggest competitors and an even bigger friend. They must have played Tiddlywinks. They must have played Tiddlywinks or Jacks, Dominoes. Might have threw some spades, some pinochle. Because this ain't it. Because this ain't it.
I'm afraid I've fallen.
Yo. Palm said, but he was in Gridiron Gang. Yo, all right. Yo, so I'm glad you did that, Palm. I got to do it. I absolutely have to do it. I would not be me if I did not do what I'm about to do.
What you about to do?
Omari Hardwick filmography. We talked about Chad's filmography.
Yes, we had. Let me just read this one comment. Greg said, Greg said, if this is a simulation, we are definitely at some kind of final event. Yo, we are.
Bruh.
Like it's over.
Bruh. Fuck? No, it's cool. It's cool. All right, so let's do this thing.
Yo, stop. We have overlooked one thing, one similarity that these guys have that would blow our criticism out the water.
Outside of the wick.
They're both men.
that's well, listen. After this, I'm kind of questioning that about my man Omari. Like, are you? Are you an actual man? But no, we gotta talk about this.
They both said they both had beards.
I mean, at some point, yeah. At some point, let's talk about this filmography though. All right, so when we looked at Chadwick Boseman's filmography, one of the things that stuck out to me, and I didn't mention it because I didn't know how it would be taken last week, given what we were talking about. Yeah. But now it's absolutely a positive. His first credits are from 2008. His first credits. Like I said, the first thing I saw him in was the Lincoln Heights show. Right. And that was on that particular site I was on, that was his first credit. So Omari's credits go back to 2002. Let's begin.
So, whoa. Hold on. You're telling me that Tamarion.
Oh no, actually that's wrong. I'm sorry. 2000.
Oh, so you are telling me that Tamarion Softwick started before Chadwick.
Almost a decade before.
Almost a decade before he started. What?
He's 3 years older. But regardless, so let me talk about his first couple credits, according to this website. Store clerk in the Rough Ends video, for No More. Passenger number 3, that was already said. In the Floetry video, Say Yes. Love interest in Break My Heart by Estelle featuring Rick Ross. Love interest. And I don't even know who this person is.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. All right. So let's skip that one. Himself, cameo in 2017. Fabulous.
Oh, I thought you said he was in the band cameo. Go ahead.
No. Flip mode. Mr. President in Jay-Z and Beyonce's Family Feud. Again, love interest. And PJ Morton's first began. That's his music video career. Let's go to filmography. Let's go to the movies. The movies.
Because here's where he really shined.
Oh, this is where he killed it. He killed it. This is where people were walking around and was like, "Are you Chadwick or are you Omari?" I'm not sure which one.
Man, it's easy to get them mixed up.
Yeah, very easy. Circles. Have you ever heard of the movie Circles? No, it doesn't have a link. Doesn't have a link.
Yo,
Within the Wall.
Yo, Napalm is trash. He said it ain't where you start, it's where you diminish.
Well, shit. I ain't gonna hold you. There's credence to that. Within the Wall, the movie. Have you ever heard of Within the Wall?
Within the Wall. No, I've heard a Pink Floyd song, The Wall.
Well, sure, but
We
that's
don't
not
need no education.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. No, I understand that. Okay. Yo, Keith is dumb. That said Circles changed my life.
Yo. I listen.
Yo, hold up. Within the Wall.
Y'all,
doesn't have a link. Doesn't have a link. The male groupie.
It doesn't have a link.
No, it doesn't have a link. The male groupie. Again, doesn't have a link. Beauty Shop. So the first movie in his filmography
that you can identify it actually.
That I can identify is Beauty Shop.
You know why
He
that
played
is?
the role of Byron.
You know why that is? Because
Mhm.
those previous movies were actually YouTube vlogs, right? No, because you can find the link to those.
Listen,
You can find the link
yeah,
to
you
those.
can find links to those. I don't.
That's not really.
Okay. Next, Speechless. You know what Speech? It doesn't have a link. Okay. Next, Gridiron Gang, which is a movie I actually liked.
I never saw it.
I liked the movie. It was cool. Wasn't my favorite or anything like that, but it was The Rock and Exhibit.
It
And,
wasn't no Black Panther, but yeah.
Nah, not at
I
all.
see what you're saying.
But you know, it was cool. So he was in that. I do remember him in that. The Guardian, Carl Billings.
Oh, I thought that was like a superhero film. I said he was all superhero. No.
Nah, I don't.
No,
Okay, all right. Miracle at St. Anna.
Christmas show.
Platoon Commander Hugs. His last name was Hugs.
Oh, stop. Omarion Hugwick?
Shut up. So let me see. Line Watch. No? Okay. Next Day Air. I heard of that. And he played a character called Shavu.
Okay.
Shavu. Okay.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay. All right, cool. Everyday Black Man. He played a character named Malik. Okay. Kick-Ass. He was Sergeant Marcus Williams.
You
remember
what? I
Sergeant
remember
Marcus?
that. And
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I like that
Kick-Ass
movie.
was the shit.
And that's a
I fuck with
superhero
Kick-Ass.
movie. So yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, okay.
Absolutely.
All
All
right.
right, cool. We got
All right.
one.
You got
We got one. The A-Team. Chop Shop J. No Chop
No.
Shop. Okay, all right. For Colored Girls, Carl Bradmore. He was nominated for.
I heard of the show.
I've never watched
the
it,
movie.
but
I never watched it, but I have heard of it.
he was nominated. He was nominated for something. You know, a Black Rail Award for Best Breakthrough Performance. He was nominated. That was 2010.
Yeah, but at the time he was going up against Chadwick. It was very close from what I heard. No,
Nah,
it's not
nah,
really.
I don't think so.
Try it.
I Will Follow. I don't know what that is. Sparkle. He was in Sparkle. He was Levi.
I remember hearing the name, but I don't think I ever watched it. Napalm is trash. Once again on the chat talking about I'd laugh if it wasn't so pathetic. Hell, I'll laugh anyway. That
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
It's a reference from the Batman Beyond movie. Don't think.
Thanks.
I don't know.
So let me see. Rapid fire. Kings and Beggars, Lou, Things Never Said, The Last Letter, all of those, no links. Reach Me, never heard of it. Lap Dance, never heard of it. Chapter and Verse, no link. Shot Caller, never heard of it. The Runner, no link. Sorry to Bother You. He was in Sorry to Bother You?
I can't even remember because I didn't.
I
think
don't
it was-
recall
I really
him
didn't even.
being in the movie.
You know what? I'm starting to think that some of these movies that we have no links for are just somebody padding
I
his
mean,
resume,
listen,
yo.
I don't know.
But maybe that one comment that talked about his shit being in a Walmart bin, that's probably where you'd find
That's
a lot
probably
of these
where a
movies.
lot of these movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. So for this one role that he was nominated for,
Kick Ass, right? No,
no,
that
that
wasn't.
wasn't.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't Kick Ass. It was for Colored Girls. Let's see what Chadwick was doing that year. Just because that's the, that's the best idea that I have for seeing how big of rivals they were.
Okay. Right.
Let's see, Chadwick Boseman and his filmography. He was in the Express, the Ernie Davis story movie, which was his first movie. It's okay. Hear me out. Omari has a nomination before Chadwick does.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's his only
in
nomination.
Chadwick's defense, I mean, I was nominated in my high school before too. Man,
Shut up.
Class clown and shit. But
This is his only nomination, but
what was he nominated for?
Best
No.
breakthrough
For what institution and what?
Black Reel, the Black Reel Award. It's an annual American award ceremony hosted by the Foundation for the Augmentation of African Americans in Film.
So I'm gonna say this: shout out for them for trying to give people their flowers that probably won't get it no place else. But I never heard of it. So
I mean,
shout out to them though, but I never heard of it.
Sure. Let's just let me just see. All right, so Omari doesn't have a separate section for his awards and nominations, but let me count his awards and nominations. Okay. Again, he started in 2000. We'll say 2002 because that's the first movie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. 7. Okay, Omari. Chadwick has his own category for one.
Oh.
Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do the years. I'm gonna do the years for Omari. 2010. 2010. 2013, 2014, 2013, 2014. Okay. All right. Chadwick, 2013, 2014, 2014, 2014, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2020.
Once again, Napalm.
That's about even. That's about even.
You're so stupid.
That's about even because Omari has 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, no. Hold up. I was counting award shows. I wasn't counting the actual nominations. I'm sorry. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So what we're going to do to make it fair for Chadwick, we're going to add 1 and make it 35, right? If you divide it by 5, they're even. So
yo, no, hell no, we're not doing that. Napalm just said SPJ sounded like a mumble rapper. No. He sounded like an auctioneer. Somebody was auctioning.
So hold on. There's something to what Omari is saying.
No, listen.
If you
there's
divide Chadwick's
something to it,
nominations
all right.
by 5, if you divide Chadwick's nominations by 5,
No,
Omari has the
who said you could do that? Nobody said you could do that.
That's how math works.
No. We're looking at the number. Listen, no, absolutely not.
What do you mean?
We don't have to divide nothing by nothing. He lost. All right. He was never in the game. All right.
So
I am starting to question whether or not he played Ghost.
You stupid. Where's the So I'm guessing he won one. Omari, that is.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something about the shade in this damn chat right now, right?
Wait, before you do that, Chadwick has won as many awards as Omari has been nominated for.
Jeez. Yo, but as my man Jaded Nerd said, can we weigh the significance of the role?
Okay, all right, let's do that. We're gonna take a couple.
Yes,
all right. We're gonna put
because
let me see.
Hardwick's been in too many movies. So.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of movies. His career is vast and long-reaching. We're going to compare. Let me see. Let me just grab one of Chadwick's random roles. 42. Let's say 42.
Mm-hmm.
And you compare that to Store Clerk. Jackie Robinson versus Store Clerk. Now, hear me out. It depends on the time period that the Store Clerk existed in. And it depends on whether Omari was wearing whiteface.
So here's the part of the podcast where I once again attempt to do that Stewie head roll. Like,
all right, hold on. Let's try another one. All right, let me see. Another random. James Brown. Okay. James Brown versus
Omari? Come on, we doing too much.
Passenger number 3. All right. So, unless this passenger's name was like Rosa Parks or some shit, I don't know how you can equate.
I don't know. Is niggas doing a lot of equating over there? Like,
it looks like Omari's a bit delusional. That's what it looks like to me.
I mean,
now, okay, all right, hold on. I'm about to throw on my Hotep hat. The competition is for the roles. All black people are in competition for the limited amount of roles that there are in Hollywood. So when you see Omari sees a role open, he's going to try to go for it. And if Chadwick happens to get that role, that's something they were competing for.
All right, so but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw you this bone real fast and say it is entirely possible that there have been roles for which they both answered the audition call.
Right. That's all Omari trying to say.
It's entirely possible that there was a role in one of the unlisted movies. Maybe Chadwick was in between films, decided to take the YouTube route for a second.
Wait, hold on. I cannot let this pass. Napalm said passenger number 3 changed my life.
Oh man!
Oh god! Continue. I'm sorry.
So that is entirely possible. However,
ever how?
That is only because there were very limited roles.
That's what I'm saying, my brother. They're putting us against each other.
But here's the thing.
We are automatically competition to our brothers.
Okay, but just because you was competition, he was competition in the strictest sense of the word. Meaning,
Yo,
he attempted to do the same thing this man did.
right.
That's all it means. It doesn't
Mhm.
mean it's in
It was
the
an
sense.
attempt.
It's not Lakers versus Celtics going on over there. That's not what's happening. That's not what happened. And clearly, looking at the filmography,
Yo, they are wilding out in the chat. Keith said Sandra Bullock gave us speed, so Amari could give us passenger number 3. You know what's so funny about that? It's also as accurate as it could be because Speed came out first. Speed came out a good 3 years before, and back then that might have been the lifespan of making well, not a music video, but still.
But that still does not answer the very pertinent question at hand.
Yo, Keith said Omari competed against Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57 versus Passenger number 3. Yo,
they wildin'.
Why do y'all like this? What is going on? All right. Listen. In all seriousness,
there's a possibility. Stop! Before you go, hold that. Napalm, silly ass. We are all passengers in this road trip of life.
Oh my God!
Just so happened to be.
Yo, listen.
I quit.
In all seriousness, this probably would not have gone as badly if he had simply substituted the word competition for inspiration.
Yes. Choice.
That
he made a
one
bad
change.
Choice.
He made a bad choice. That one word, probably because the rest of it is like, all right, that's not necessarily the most believable.
There's one thing he said that he should not have said is we still had to do that movie together.
That too. Yes, that's what I'm saying. There's some things that are not necessarily believable, but potentially passable. This statement was an out and out lie. You're not incompetent. You're competent. No disrespect to the brothers that I'm about to name.
He ain't whisper that shit.
No disrespect to the brothers I'm about to name, but you're more competition. Matter of fact, you're not even competition for Michael Ealy.
Yo, he's not even competition for Terry Crews.
Facts. You just not. You got one big role, my guy.
One big role, and that was that Spirit. And after that, well,
Spirit. What is going on?
Whatever that shit was, Poltergeist. Banshee. It was some shit. Something.
Ghoul. Ghoul.
He was Ghoul
on the hit series Energy.
Yeah. He was Ghoul on the hit series Energy.
Oh my God. I can't. How do I let you guys drag me? You know what? Point blank.
First of all, he can't even. I know. I see him with his dumb ass. That movie was Ghost too. Look. Here's the thing, right? He can't even take credit for. He can't even take credit for Ghost because clearly Patrick Swayze was the damn lead, right?
That's Ghost. Yeah, that's Ghost.
The fuck
that will always Style Speed. There are many Ghosts.
Yo,
Casper,
Ghostface Killer,
Casper. Like there are many Ghosts. Ghostbusters. There are many Ghosts that come before you, my guy.
So he competing with Bill Murray now.
Those are who you competing with.
Out of here.
Those are who you competing with. All right. I think
Keith is trash. When we got to say this before we go to the next one. Keith say, when I see the bus, I'll always look for passenger.
Oh my God. No, why are y'all like? All right. We're moving on.
Credit for
moving
number
on.
3.
Omari has been thoroughly roasted, flame broiled, flipped, and dipped in barbecue sauce.
What we would like for y'all to do, if you come up with any more of those, please
send them
put
to
that
us
on our Black Culture Geekz
page. Yeah, hit us up with them. We want all of them.
We want all of it.
I think we did a pretty thorough job, but still, give me some more. Yo said, charmed the power of three. And we're done. We're done. Moving on. Chica sets Waka Flocka straight following Instagram posts.
Oh my.
Now, I had never heard of Chica before this story. As we all are in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, many people have their opinion as to how we can come together to stop police brutality within our communities. Reality star Waka Flocka has no problem with going on a rant on his Instagram story. Only this time, this opinion received a lot of backlash.
We back at this?
How can we as a community beg the police to don't shoot? Beg the police to don't shoot. Beg the police to don't shoot, but we killing each other still, the rapper posted. We got to ask ourselves, how bad do we want true freedom? Like many, Chica came across the post and wasn't having it. Everybody of every race commits violence against each other. It is not specific to our community, she began. What is specific to us is having these respectability politics used as a condition for us to receive simple human decency from people who swore to serve and protect. In simple terms, nobody else has been asked to stop killing each other if they don't want to be killed. This is stupid and would only come from someone who doesn't have the range to understand double standards or racism. She continued. She didn't end off her message without saying, in simpler terms, shut the hell up, Flocka. Thanks.
All right, so here's the part of the show. Well, this bears repeating because
I will forever bring this up.
This
will be in every single episode if it keeps happening.
Yeah, in 2018, the U.S. Census Bureau estimated 47,841,851 African Americans live in the United States, which is 14.6% of the total American population of 327.2 million. This includes those who identify as Black only and as Black in combination with another race. In 2017, over 2 million Blacks were arrested. 5,025 of that number were arrested for murder. That's 0.25% of all Blacks that were arrested. Now let's put this in perspective. 5,025 of 47 million is only 0.01%. You cannot blanket the millions of Black people that don't kill each other.
Thanks.
With the same brush as the small, infinitesimal subculture of criminals that do that. You niggas gonna keep saying that stupid shit, and I'm gonna keep ramming these numbers down your chitlin and watermelon eating throat.
Pew.
Stop the bullshit. You are regurgitating white supremacist lies and deflections by crooked cops that keep people from reforming the police departments. You are a danger, not just to the community, but to your dumbass self. Every time you say that stupid shit, and every time I got to think back to my brother earlier, just a few months ago, going to that funeral and seeing all these Black people in there crying, and you sitting around here talking about how Black people don't care about Black lives. Get the fuck out my face. This is what happens.
How that works.
This is what happens. Waka, when you got a guy that named his rap name off of what he thinks a gun sounds like, and you ask him questions, stop asking him questions. Fuck out of here. Yo, fuck out of here.
Yo. It's ironically the difference in this, because like I said, anytime somebody of any note spouts this bullshit, we will be covering it because it bears repeating the response to said bullshit. But this one is a little more ironic than most because the reason that people, one of the reasons I'll say that people have this idea versus the actual facts. Oh, he can't help it. He can't help it.
Trash.
One of the reasons that people have this idea versus the facts that you just relayed to people is media.
Yeah.
What is Waka Flocka actually originally known for?
What is he known for?
A rapper. That's a part of media.
And
Also,
he
talked about killing people.
I was about to.
He talked about robbing people.
I was about to bring.
So how ironic that you are a part of the problem that caused the problem that you're a part of now.
He literally marketed his image. See, that's the thing that people don't get, right? He literally, when you create an artist, and basically when these record companies do, they try to brand you a certain type of way.
Yeah.
His brand was that he was about that life. What life am I talking about? Because that is a really vague thing for someone who doesn't understand the verbiage.
Oh, yeah.
He about that hood life. What does that entail? That entails
murder. I don't believe you. Murder.
Fuck around and leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's his whole steez. I'm about that life. If you make me mad, I'm going to do something to you. You promoted that and made millions of dollars off of that. More so than your rap, because, nigga, you couldn't rap. Did you get better eventually? Yeah, sure. You did. I'll admit
and
that.
He admitted as much. Shout out to him.
You couldn't rap. Your shit was built all off of that energy, that vibe. Even musically with the yelling and the aggression. Well, you going to do this and I'm going to do this. And you're not going to lie to me in 2020 and say that if somebody does something that you don't like, that you feel is a violation of everything you stand for, that option is not on the table. So what I'm going to say to you, sir, is please miss me with that we are the world. We need to stop. There's no other community that is tasked.
Wait. Bob said that's what happens when we read one book without picture.
Facts. And it was a pamphlet.
It was a pamphlet.
It was a pamphlet. It wasn't a whole goddamn book. We are the only community tasked with figuring out how to create a
ills
utopia.
Of the world.
Yeah, we literally have to figure out before anybody can recognize that authority figures should not be killing unarmed people who aren't a threat to them. Before anybody else can acknowledge that when it comes to our community, we have to somehow create utopia and then figure out how to solve the problem of man's inhumanity to man. I mean, hell, it's only been going on for how long have Homo sapiens been Homo sapiens?
Right.
Here's my task for you. You can't get on any platforms, any media outlets, in front of any microphones and spew that respectability politics until you figure out how to stop dogs from killing cats. That's simple as that.
Facts.
Simple as I don't want to hear.
Or cats from mice.
Or cats from mice. Until you figure that out. How to stop that lion going after that antelope. I don't want to hear from you anymore because that's just about as relevant as that bullshit you said right there. And what you're doing actually is making it okay for the police to kill random black people.
Yep.
Regardless of their threat or not, because of what 0.01% of them did. Fuck out of here. Yeah. You ain't helping us, yo. And you ain't part of this, obviously.
Clearly.
Take your millions of dollars and go live in France or some shit. You ain't part of this.
Stacey Dash,
Yes. Candace
Owens, Hodge twins, all Terry Crews. Y'all go somewhere.
You're not helping. You don't want to help. You don't want to do shit. And here's the thing that killed me about that too. They talk this dumb shit, right? Like they'll get on there and talk shit about, oh, Black Lives Matter. How come they don't do this? How come they do that? No, nigga. How come you don't do it?
Facts.
Where's your movement? You say you all about us not killing us. Where's your movement? Because I know people that are in the activist community that are actively on them streets with events and all kinds of tactics attempting to stop the tide.
Yeah, because you have money. If not money, influence.
Right. All nigga, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm starting to think with some of you, especially those of you that are celebrities that are saying that, man, you saying that shit to shore yourself up your spot in Hollywood.
Facts.
Show up your opportunities because you know when you get to a certain level in entertainment, you don't see no more of us in charge.
Yeah.
Right.
And the funny thing about that is what that means is you are as unsure about them as the people you're criticizing.
Facts.
Because you have a John Boyega who will say whatever the fuck he feels
wants.
And understand that, sure, this might fuck me over, but realizing also that there are some out here that will understand what the fuck I'm saying,
right,
and be on my side and won't turn their back on me because I'm speaking my truth.
Right.
He has that confidence in first himself,
right,
then second his people,
right, facts,
then potentially ancillary the other people that are outside of this community that could potentially help him further his career.
Facts.
So yeah,
and what y'all gonna stop doing is y'all gonna stop elevating these people. They're not worthy of your support. Because if they can't support you when you attempting to make some changes of shit that's been happening for years. Let me tell you something, man. When Martin Luther King and them were out there in them streets getting their brains knocked out, their pants wasn't sagging. They wasn't playing NWA.
They had suits.
They had on their Sunday's best out there getting mollywopped. This shit that's been going on has been going on for a long time.
They wasn't out there killing each other.
They wasn't doing none of that. When John Lewis got his head cracked on that bridge, guess what they weren't doing? And guess who cracked his head open? A cop. This is bigger than you and your little 10-cent hot take on some fucking platform. Thanks. Rather than do that, just shut the fuck up, yo. We get it. You don't want to help. We get it. You not down. We get it. You not like us. Just shut the fuck up and do what you gonna do. Stop worrying about get out of our business. You're not helping. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I would believe you. I would believe you if I saw any movement you were doing. And I ain't talking about I go visit schools. I go talk to people in the jet. Nah, B. Nah. I'm talking for all of the shit y'all talking about, the people that are out there protesting this shit. You need to be doing what you doing on that level.
Yeah.
On that level, where it becomes part of a national conversation and we see you doing the work.
Because like I said, you have the influence.
You have the influence.
Not the money.
And
money or the influence. One of the two. You got it.
And I got to say this again. There's no need to protest if justice is being served. When a black person does the horrific thing of killing another black person and they get caught, they're going to jail.
What is the reason to protest?
What's protest? So you're trying to apply
protest. I know what it is. People they have no definitions of things. They think protest is just doing something to show that you are not happy about something.
Right.
That's a part of it.
Right.
But the protest is about doing that so that someone that can actually make the change will notice.
Right.
Well, when we're talking about people that don't have any more power than you do,
Right.
there's nothing to protest.
Yo,
There's nothing to protest.
I've
We
said
know
this.
who they are. Go
I've
talk
said,
to them.
yo, I've said, how many times have I said it? Stop being pussy.
Yeah.
All y'all know who's in your neighborhood.
Mhm.
That's part of that mob, that subculture of crime. You
Mhm.
all know their names. You grew up with many of them. You know their moms. You know them from school. You all know that subculture of them dudes that's about that life.
Mhm.
You sitting up here trying to impress people outside of your community by making these rancid ass statements and shit. When the truth is, since you know who in your community is the one that's doing that shit, sack up and confront them. Don't get on TV or in a magazine or on some fucking internet interview and go at the people that's actually out there in them streets every night risking everything,
Mhm.
and your ass sitting all comfy in some fucking interview with a mic in your face talking about why can't black people just behave? Say that.
Yeah.
Don't hit me with the whole they keep killing each because everybody's killing each other.
Facts.
Everybody's killing each other.
Mhm.
Just and guess what? In the white community, it's a small percentage of them doing it too.
Facts.
And in the Latino community, it's a small percentage of them doing it too.
Mhm.
In the Asian
Yeah,
community,
murder doesn't
it's a small
happen
percentage
as
of
much
them.
as people think it happens.
Well, it's because you know what it is. They play games with percentages, right? So when you hear the
Yeah.
percentage, 90% of all black people that are killed by other black people. That 90%
Yeah. It's a
finesses
huge
the
number.
fuck out of them.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It finesses
But
the
yeah,
fuck out of them.
if only 30,000 out of 47 million were actually murdered in the past 2-3 years.
Right. Right.
Then that's not as juicy of a story.
It's not. It's not. And again, y'all keep doing that. Y'all keep playing right into the shit. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The shit that all this is how I know the reason why these motherfuckers shouldn't be talking, because they're not students of history. Every time, every fucking time there's a change that a marginalized group feels needs to be made, the people who don't want to put in the work to make that change because they love staying in power, they seek to distract with this shit. And you know what winds up happening? They get people that look like the people of the marginalized group to say this shit, so it's distract. I'm gonna give one classic example. One classic example. Years ago, there was a radio disc jockey named Imus. Imus passed away a couple of years ago, I believe. Imus watched a video of a women's basketball team and referred to them as nappy-headed hoes. And he got dragged, and he should have. He should have gotten dragged for that shit, right? What he did, classic thing that Walker did, classic thing that Candace did, Hodge and Twins, all classic shit. He said, well, the rappers, they say that. And then Al Sharpton said, you know what? The rappers do say that.
Right.
I'm going to go at the rappers. And soon
he fell for the okie doke.
The conversation was off of Imus. And now he got him attacking people in his own community. This is an old tactic, and you dumbass niggas keep falling for it.
It is what it is.
To quote that scene in Star Wars, when they were trying to get that one little spot in the Death Star to blow it up, stay on target.
Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no
try. That is the quote I was looking for earlier. Do or do not.
Do not. There is no try.
Ha.
That's some punk ass shit.
Facts. Absolutely. One thing I wanted to bring up, y'all forgot to talk about earlier. So there was an article basically saying people have stopped listening to Tory Lanez.
I heard,
yeah. His streams have dropped like 40% or some shit. And it's like, absolutely. Well, I saw somebody post, Fuck that. I'm still listening to Tory. Now, this particular person.
You had to say that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen. This particular person I've had several conversations with over the Facebooks, and all of them, they were on the right side of the coin with most of the shit. Like they've been on their shit.
It's a blind
So
spot.
for this one, I'm like, all right, because I see this and this seems like different energy, I'm gonna say something. So I'm like, why? Her response was, why not? I said, okay. I try my best not to financially support trash.
Yeah.
Someone else commented as well, and their response was, well, no, I'm sorry. She said something to the effect of, he make bangers and something. And I'm like, okay, here's what you do. You bootleg his shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my suggestion for anyone wondering. Because, sure, sacrifice is necessary in a bunch of different situations, but this situation isn't necessarily strong enough to require the sacrifice that we're talking about. So, you shouldn't have to suffer because somebody's a piece of shit. Fine. Bootleg their shit.
Right.
Very simple. Bootleg it. If you need help bootlegging it, reach out to me. Reach out to me.
But if it's such a big deal, if this is where your priority is,
yeah,
and you can't abstain, you can,
yeah.
Then at least
hit
don't
your
give
boy
them the money. At least don't give them the money for it. But I gotta say, there's a part of me, not a whole part, but there's a fraction of me that say, don't tell me you for whatever you claim to be for politically. I gotta sacrifice. Doesn't seem like it's in your. It ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't there. So I don't want to hear about that other shit because it ain't there. Right. I'm gonna tell you something. The man right here in the box below, right here, the guy in the box below, he'll say some stuff about, oh, but I'll just bootleg it, and he'll never listen
and just not do it.
Yeah.
I still haven't listened to R. Kelly.
Right.
Like,
just not do it. Just not do it. But you others, if you feel like it, this far, no further. I mean, sure, John Lewis got his head cracked on the bridge, but you can't get rid of this. Motherfucker.
Listen,
I have got
I wept
to get out of here.
I wept a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the worst part to me was they were younger females. That's what killed me about that.
Yeah.
Like, I hold Black women to such a higher standard and regard than that. I would have expected some little knucklehead niggas to
dumbass,
say that.
Dumbass niggas.
I would have expected that. But the fact that these were Black women, like,
But then I don't know, man, because it's
something about he ain't shoot me.
Yo, we see it in all kinds of martial
Yeah, I know.
Groups,
I understand that.
We see that with a lot of all because
Facts.
I remember when the whole Chris Brown Rihanna thing. I listened to the radio and heard women calling up there defending this nigga. And it's like, at first I was mad as fuck. Like, yo, what the fuck? But then I just realized. Right, I realized you'll see Black people defending white supremacists all the time. There's a subgroup of us that will defend white supremacists' behavior, thoughts, speech, and even regurgitate and promote that shit ourselves. This happens within all marginalized groups, and it's crazy, but it's like you said, Stockholm syndrome is definitely a part of that.
It's real, yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like,
one of the things she said was the whole he didn't shoot me. That wasn't her, that was the other girl. One of the things she said was, there's a bunch of artists out here, and I'm pretty sure all of them trash. And my response was, I'm not punishing for somebody for something I don't know that they did.
Yeah, facts. If I don't know you did it,
if I don't know you're trash, then I can't be held responsible.
Yeah, I can't be held responsible. Actions. Exactly. I don't know.
But once I know you're trash, for instance, Now, this isn't me taking a stand on anything. This is just me keeping the same energy.
Right.
When I feel you're trash, I lose a certain desire to listen to your shit.
Facts.
I haven't listened to T.I. since the whole Hyman Gate.
Same.
I haven't listened to any T.I. songs since then. Not that I'm boycotting him.
Nope.
Not intentionally.
Desire.
I just don't have the desire to listen to him right now,
I don't want to
or anything like really about him at all. Like that's just an example. Like, but
like you said,
unfortunately, I can't.
That you boycott. It's just you don't have the desire anymore. It's like, really, yo. And I don't want to hear your voice right now. You're like, I don't even, You know how when your kid, do some shit they have no business doing, and you come in and they come in the house.
Just get out my face.
And you just go to your room, yo. Go to your room. I don't want to hear from you right now. That's how it is with that. Like,
Thanks.
Hear from you.
Thanks. Like the one exception to my rule, as far as these people doing fuck shit that just makes me not want to experience anything that has anything to do with them. Everybody knows what the one exception is. I shouldn't have to say it, but it just is.
I know, but I mean, in your defense, you've been a fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine for a long time, so it's like,
shut up, you asshole.
No,
Kanye West.
Oh,
Omari.
Shit,
oh my
damn.
God! Wait, his middle name's Omari.
I think we stumbled upon something here.
Hold on, let me double check this.
I think
because I've been saying this for years, and if this is the case, then that former story makes all the sense in the world. His middle name is Omari.
Holy shit! We are through the looking glass, people. We are through the looking glass.
We got it. That's all that makes sense. All right, my bad. Listen, Omari Hardwick. I apologize for every single joke, every statement that I made that may have been against you during this broadcast, because now what I know.
Yo, Mike said Illuminati confirmed.
He messed up my apology. You messed up my insincere apology.
Your shit will never be seen as sincere now.
No, there's nothing I can do now. It's ruined.
For the world. It's better for the world.
It's ruined.
Yo, it's ruined. Listen. It's better for the world. It's better for the world.
But no, yo, why these people gotta be crazy together? Like, why?
No, we need to stop asking that. You know what the better
Yo, Keith, first, middle, last name, 3. Passenger number 3. We don't deserve passenger number 3. Yo, Palm said your mom is Martha too? Yo, I hate each and every one of your individual guts.
Look, the pieces. He's talking microscopic molecule parts of it.
Yeah, man.
We need
the nanite-sized clusters.
We need to stop asking why these people like this, and we need to start asking why are we here to experience them.
That's a great question. I would rather.
Keep his ass.
I don't know what to do. What is going on?
Yo, we did this to
ourselves. Why is this?
Yo, we
clearly did.
Listen, we did this ourselves. You know why?
Clearly.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody outside of our little community, right? Somebody outside of that sees our program and go, yo,
what the fuck are they talking
wilding,
about?
Yo.
Right.
We look.
look. Yeah. This is our fault.
This is our fault.
This is ultimately our fault.
It's ultimately our fault. There's no reason for y'all to be like this.
Maximum ass has been achieved. That is indeed correct, Mike.
Ass saturation.
That is correct. Ass full saturation.
Full saturation.
God, what is happening? Why is this life? That's funny. So my penchant for exposing people's real names led me to the breadcrumbs that made me realize that they share a name.
And apparently that's not all they share.
That's not all they share. They're both sociopaths. They're both delusional.
Yes. Yes.
Oh Oh my
They're both
God.
self-absorbed.
They both have made somewhat weird comments about people that we love in our community.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Stop. Hey, Kanye, Omari, and Omari.
Hold up, stop. What if Omari's middle name is Kanye?
Yo, listen, hold on. Listen to me clearly. If that is the case, I am quitting.
It's over.
And there's
It's over.
I'm not joking. There will
it's
never
over.
be another episode of.
There will
Okay,
never be another episode.
It's Latif. So,
Okay.
all right.
All right.
That's crisis averted.
What if
gentlemen.
Latif means Kanye in Swahili?
Okay, stop it. Stop it. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing. That's a little bit much. It's a little bit much.
It's a bit much.
Hold up, rapper. Wait. Whoa. Rapper. Omari Hardwick. Occupation: actor, poet, rapper.
For those of you that are listening to the audio, I just did the biggest face palm ever. Like, where? Show me the track.
Where is the proof? Where is the question?
Please tell me.
I don't know, Keith. I don't know. I'm looking.
Please tell me he recorded something.
Where is the proof? Career. After graduation, Hardwick initially pursued a career in football, hoping to join the San Diego Chargers. He declared himself for an NFL draft where he was not selected, after which he returned to acting. As a struggling actor, Hardwick did odd jobs in order to pay for acting classes. After being unsuccessful, he started living in his car, and he finally got his break in the 2004 movie Sucker Free City. Next, he booked the roles in the feature film The Guardian and a series regular role in Saved. For the role, he spent 2 years training as a fireman and a paramedic. In 2002, Hardwick had a quick scene as an extra in Floetry's Say Yes music video. In 2003 and 2004. He participated in award-winningly in National Poetry Slam. In 2010, Hardwick became a founding member of Plan B Inc. theater group and the co-founder of Actors Lounge at the Los Angeles Greenway Theater. He also founded production company Brave Life Films. Hardwick was also featured in the urban lifestyle publication Prominence magazine for its holiday issue. In 2011, Hardwick received his best film reviews to date for his role as Troy in the critically acclaimed indie hit I Will Follow. Hardwick has guest starred on an episode of NBC's Chase as Chris Novak, a hard luck criminal facing prison. 2013, Hardwick was cast as the lead role of James Ghost St. Patrick on the Starz crime drama thriller Power. In 2016, he was featured by a South African rapper, Nasty C, on a song titled A Star Is Born. Okay.
Yo, not only that, in 2018, according to the screenshot that Jaden Nerd so kindly sent to us, he was spitting bars on TRL. He spit a hot freestyle on some other channel. And yeah, this what I'm going to say.
Yo, Gregory said, is he a rapper like Eddie Murphy is a singer?
Oh, no.
Yo, or is it more like Shaq where he has multiple transgressions?
Oh, no.
No.
Hold, stop. Before we go down that road, is he a rapper much the same way as I was a wrestler? Like, I wrestled in high school and did that. like is that,
I mean,
does he have?
Well, no, because clearly we got receipts now. He got tracks.
I mean, I don't see tracks. What's the name?
Or track.
Okay.
The name of this track
see, I don't know. You guys see
A Star Is Born.
So if you go to the batting cages,
yeah,
and you have somebody recording you hitting baseballs, you're a baseball player.
Mm-hmm. Did I hit a home run?
I mean,
did I hit a home run?
Yes. Let's say you did. Let's say you hit a home run.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. I'm on the train.
Are you a professional baseball player?
I could just say I'm a football fan. I mean baseball player.
See,
I can say I'm a baseball.
but
listen,
his
listen to me.
resume.
If I
when you
had
put
on
something in
video,
your resume that you did something, something. This is what I do. People were looking at that from a professional standpoint, not a hobbyist, not somebody who goes out there for some exercise to get rid of that little tummy. They go out there and they hit it, or they run around the field and get no.
Yo, Keith said a baseball player plays baseball.
Yeah, but a professional baseball player
Hold
plays
on. Nobody said professional rapper.
he put it on his resume. It's literally there.
But
his body of work.
But
he's saying,
I'm a rapper.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. People have bought your music. Here's the thing, the fuck.
Yo,
if this what we're doing, if this is what we're doing, I'm with it.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? Keith said review the bars. So that's what I'm about to do.
All right, absolutely.
Hold on, I gotta find them. A Star is Born lyrics. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb.
Napalm says he puts words together daily, and rappers put words together, so he's a rapper.
I mean, listen. Apparently he's a good poet.
If we doing this, I'm with it. Just as long as I can say, I saved the world this morning.
No.
Oh,
no, because you were playing.
I was what?
You were playing a digital simulation. That's not.
Let's not go crazy now. Who are you to say what is reality and what isn't?
No, you're right. Oh, it's a poem. It's not a verse. All right, we gotta find. I gotta find a verse. All right, let me read the poem. Because I don't care if they're calling it a poem. It happened on a track.
So no, absolutely no.
No, I gotta read the poem.
You have to read the poem, but it's a poem. It's not.
Listen, there are just that after I read the poem. Yes,
there are people that do this.
But one of the best examples to me is Rhapsody CD. There's a poem on one of the songs.
Yeah, but there's a lot of rap.
Right. No, but she's not the person reading the poem I'm talking about, though.
Right.
It's another person. It's a poet.
This happens.
Yes. All right. So, but let me get into these bars real quick. All right. Our son is a star, baby. Look how far he done gone. And look how far he done flown, baby. Like a spaceship to Mars, baby. Okay. All right. I can't do this anymore. Can I skip to the part where he doesn't say baby at the end? No, there is no part. There are no lines where he doesn't say baby. Okay, there are a couple. Let me read the couple of lines where he doesn't say baby at the end. Look how far he done gone. Saving the young and lazy. Generation of 20 and crazy. He gave me some keys. Your son down here, your son down here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna type him in the.
Yeah. First of all, Keith is trash, and so is Napalm. Keith holla, but see, that's not fair. He half naked when he talks to his female fan base. You got to be naked, and then Napalm says that boy good. See what I want, right? What I'm gonna need, right? Mm-hmm, there are elements to being a rapper. It isn't just the bars; it's also cadence, timing, inflection. Like there is a style to it. So if
here's a song with Tank.
Okay. And I didn't know that Tank rap. He's a good boxer, but I didn't think he. Oh, you
No, the
talking to
singer,
other?
you
My fault.
asshole. There are more songs. Okay, there are more songs. We want find one of these.
Should be real simple, right? Find something with him spitting on it.
No.
No.
I mean,
he obviously does it enough where he just
loves
he puts that on his resume and shit. So,
I mean, maybe. Okay, that doesn't have any bars from him in it.
Damn, we having a hard time.
Okay,
rapper, we having a hard time
okay. Hold on, my guy.
Okay,
hold on. We got something.
I don't understand.
See, my Google Home is like, I don't understand. You're right.
I don't understand either.
All right, hold on. I got this. This is like learning to speak in a new tongue, huh? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna play this song for the listening audience. Where is we be at? Because I need. Matter of fact, can I download this? Because this is what we about to do.
Hey yo, Napalm say Roy Jones rap too, but y'all must have forgot.
That's a fact. Listen,
he's so ass.
I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, it is the reels.
Yeah, you're right. You're not gonna hold me to listen to that.
Nah,
I heard it and I was like,
whatever.
I will never.
Negroes be hating.
What is wrong with this nigga here?
All right, I'm about to play it. Tell me if y'all can hear this.
This is like a home cooked meal on my plate. This is like when a star falls. This is like being granted one wish.
Somebody tell me. Somebody in the chat tell me if y'all can hear this.
This is always like the very first kiss. Oh, when I think about
you can't hear it? Seriously? Hold on, let me.
When I think about this.
What about now?
Sometimes when I
no, keep saying here.
When I think about this.
I don't need to.
You what?
I guess I don't need to.
I think about me.
This is Tank. So I'm going fast forward. Well, I don't know where to fast forward to. We're just gonna rock out.
No, you just fast forward to the end.
Well, okay,
this is
but
like a getaway on South
listen,
Beach.
we gotta test
This
it.
is like
I got the lyrics right here.
Got me sprung.
And when we get
This
through
is like my favorite lesson that you
Tank's
teach.
caterwauling.
This is like living a dream.
Apparently.
This is like discovering a brand new
You know the weird part about
world.
this? There are 3 verses. And it seems like half of the song is over. So I don't.
This is like when spring turns to summer. This is like when the clouds go away. This is like when you gave me the rain.
All right. You're doing
Twice in one.
There we go. All right, hold on. Here we go.
Coming to life through one, then one day coming twice in one. This is like one day finding a wife through one, only to one day die through one. Like killing me softly like Laura, or better yet the other one, the Roberta one. This is like murder, son, with a water gun. Yeah, this make you wanna order one, flip a quarter for one. This be like heads and tails, chitty bang bang till you fail. This is like gang gang till you know them colors well. Rose is red, and violet skin.
When I think about this. Sometimes when I find myself.
All right, we're done with that. No, listen.
Yo said water gun, see spot run.
Yo. Oh shit, the wick is lit. Yo, this nigga said, because the next verse had started, and what he said? He said, "This is like when you came, hitting all them angles. This is like a different thing." Yo, like a disrespectful angel. What are we doing here?
No, absolutely not. Listen. This is what happens when you lower the bar. This is what happens when you say, because he put words together that might rhyme on a beat that make him. This is what happens.
Yo,
This is what happens.
Low key. Listen.
High key.
Listen. They'll say I blame Cameron. Wow.
Computers are Putin.
Yo, you can't tell Eddie that. You can't tell Eddie that. Yeah. Insert Shannon Sharp meme. Nope. All right. So, oh no, they got Sean Stockman on this song too. Why would you do this, my man? Oh no, baby, what is you doing? I'm not turning it back on. The point that I'm making is, it's a no for me, dog.
That's a dub.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? I'm pretty sure there's some women out there that are gonna love it.
So I haven't heard his freestyle, but I can't hear anything. I'll attempt to listen to his freestyle after the show. But I must warn you that I'm really busy. There is I still have to AIM is taking over, and I gotta do something about that.
Stupid.
So I gotta prioritize his freestyle or the fate of the free world.
Okay. All right. I have to remember not to monetize this.
Yo, those Inhumans aren't going to save themselves.
No, you're right. I have to remember not to monetize this episode.
You can't now because you done put. So what's happening is, see how he didn't cost the show money?
Oh God!
Soft Wick didn't cost the show money.
Oh God! Yo. This is
hey Jada said them aimbots ain't no joke.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Look,
I gotta
be
go level
ducking
up
and dodging, making sure they don't see you, and if they do see you, you gotta throw them head. There's a lot going on.
Listen,
going on.
I'm busy, so I'm don't get me wrong. I'm gonna carve some space out in my day to listen to Omarion freestyle, but there's
I guarantee you Omarion raps better.
You're right. Omarion probably does rap better.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
I'm fairly certain he does.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Damn, man.
So
I was hoping, honestly, low key, I was holding out hope.
Hope beyond hope.
I was holding out hope that he was decent.
He might still be. You ain't heard his freestyle on Sway yet.
That's true. That's true.
But I still say I'm gatekeeping over here with that. We're not letting y'all do that. Because when y'all let people do that, you get that shit you just played. See? You get that shit you just played. When you let people do that, I'm every bit the rapper you are. Bitch, I got 9 albums.
Listen, I'm about to start writing like Omari.
I'm about to start writing like Omari. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Watch. This shit I got coming up. Oh my God! Watch.
That's not even.
I'm about to start writing like Omari.
Yo, I am.
All right.
After this, I am on the phone with DistroKid. I'm getting your distribution. You are not. You are not.
I promise you.
You better.
Yo, he inspired me, my guy.
You better get that Bandcamp shit rolling.
He inspired me.
Not taking that.
He inspired me. I'm telling you, he inspired me.
He inspired me to too. Bathroom is looking good right now. Inspired me too.
All right. We had y'all long enough.
We want to thank all of you that showed up for the show today.
Absolutely.
I gotta say, y'all ain't right.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. I ain't no good.
Y'all ain't right.
We one thing about us is we absolutely do not need to be egged on.
Y'all encourage the wrong stuff. Y'all should be trying to help us be better. Instead, y'all got us on here clowning this,
besmirching this black man's name,
besmirching all kinds of names on here. It's horrible, but as long as y'all keep encouraging it, We gonna keep doing it because
Facts.
we don't know no better. So
Not one iota.
you don't know no better. So we appreciate y'all. We gonna hopefully see y'all again next Saturday if that new strain of Rona don't start blowing people's heads up.
Yeah.
One and to quote my man Jay the Nerd, once, twice,
No,
3 times a passenger. You know what I'm saying? He got them hard wicks. Yo, got the hard wicks.
On, guys.
And with that ridiculousness for my man SBJ, I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and for the greater multi-world entertainment family, yes, and that includes Jay the Nerd.
Yes.
We are out.
Peace.
Out and Z.